of the things that he would do is he was try to teach himself Klingon because he
Okay.
had a Klingon to English
Yeah.
dictionary.
I mean, I wasted a lot of time during the first lockdown. I could have learned Quenya or Sindarin with all the spare time I had.
You could have learned what?
Quenya or
Oh
Sindarin.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I should have done that. But anyways,
You know, if only like
yeah.
if only if only well so I had to learn a foreign language in school. You had to take like 2 semesters of a foreign language class.
What did you take?
Well, I took French
Ooh,
because because
parlez
it was either French or Spanish or Latin, and the Latin teacher was pregnant, so I couldn't do my last semester of Latin, so I had to do
Okay.
French because I didn't want to take
Oh,
Spanish. Anyway, but I couldn't do sign language. I couldn't do. They wouldn't let me do like Dothraki or like Klingon or anything like that.
but no, parlez-vous français?
What?
Parlez-vous français?
No,
No.
I don't speak French.
Uh, anyways.
I did it just because I had to do it,
Uh,
and I didn't keep up with it afterwards.
What you talking about?
Talking about your dick, daddy.
ooh, burn.
That sounded like a compliment, actually.
Yeah, it was a compliment. No, no,
Anyways.
your dick is burned. You have
Oh,
burns on your dick.
uh, is that from you?
Mm-hmm. It's friction burns.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's not what you want.
Okay. Where is the trafficker? Oh, it's here. Where is the alcoholic?
What?
Wo ist unser scheiß Alkoholiker?
Hmm? Huh?
What?
I feel like you're not even speaking English.
Der kann er Deutsch oder was?
Kann auf Deutsch. I don't know why, but for some reason it's more clear to me in German.
Yeah, the problem is that like I sometimes have a hard time understanding him when he speaks English just because of the accent.
Mm.
And then like sometimes he's not even speaking English. Like earlier he was just speaking Elvish and I'm just like I'm trying my best here, man, and you're not making it any easier for me.
Uh, like, is that a different language, or is he just like
Yeah, it's like I was just
really
like, can
Greek?
I understand? Like, no, seriously, yeah. He said like he greeted me in fucking Elvish, and I'm like, what? And he repeated
In
it.
Sindarin.
I'm just like, I still don't, I'm not getting that. And he's like, oh, that's in Kenyan, not Kenyan, Quinian or whatever. And I was like, what?
Sindarin.
Quenya.
Sindarin was that.
Yeah,
That's the response to everything, Car. That's the way you do it.
you know, I don't
Yeah.
speak Spanish.
No, no hablo inglés.
Hmm.
You
Okay.
just use the hard H.
No, I'll use a hard H.
I'll give you a hard H.
Whoa,
Wow.
come on now, settle down.
Okay. So are you going to stream this one as well, or
Oh yeah. I forgot I need to do that for you guys. God,
I don't?
you're so fucking useless.
Like us just not divining your purpose makes us useless.
Yeah. All right. So,
Wait, I need to open up my character sheet.
wow.
Your character shit.
Yep.
You had an entire week to do that.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm not. Okay.
All right. So just as before, you're all in Waterdeep, and for various reasons that we won't get into, but most of them sexual. Um, you've each received a letter that was delivered to you by a courier.
Cool.
It requests that you meet um, someone.
Okay. Is
Well,
it like a
first of all,
request?
so Harmonel and Harmonel, you know this guy. This is the guy that you were in the guard with, Evander. He's an old companion of yours.
Oh,
Mhm.
what's his name?
Evander
All
Evenwood.
of these.
Does he have
Can-
1
can-
year?
No.
Why do all the names have V in them? Can we have it be like?
Evander, okay.
Okay. Yeah, and then he's asking if you could do him a favor and meet him at a tavern in the North Ward called the Silent Shield
Very cool.
at 4 a.m. on the 5th day of the second 10 day of the month of Kythorn.
And how many days is that from
That's
our?
tomorrow. That's
Okay.
crazy.
Is that like standard procedure for saying when times are here? Or is this just
Yes,
crazy?
it is. I looked it up.
The second day of the second 10 day.
Yeah, the 5th day of the
fourth
second
month.
10 day of yes. Okay. Vera,
Yes.
you get a letter requesting
Oh.
that saying that somebody would like to hire you for a mercenary job.
Very cool.
High,
Do they know how badly I roll?
they don't know, and
That's good.
it also requests that you go to the Silent Shield in the North Ward
Okay.
at 4 a.m. on the 5th day of the second 10 day of Kythorn.
Okay. Okay. Out of curiosity, is this like a request? Like, hey, could you be there? Or is it like a request like, we would appreciate your presence or we'll kick your ass?
Well, I mean, it's
How optional is this?
well, you can I guess you can roll to see if you want to try and like divine anything like that from the message.
Oh, I would like to divine that.
All right, roll a divination check. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding. Roll investigation.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 1d20 plus my investigation. Okay, there it is, plus 2.
This is like that. 1d20 plus 2. Good. 14.
It seems to be just like a standard request for your services.
Wow, I can't believe I used one of my good rules for the night on that.
I'm not sure
I've only
12 is
got a-
good.
Well, I've only got a
Alright.
finite number of 12s.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Good to know.
And Varys.
Yeah.
You don't receive a letter. Greg, you're gonna sit this one out. Is that okay?
Sure do.
No. You you also receive a letter saying. So, Greg, you're looking for your friend, Leah. And so you've been you put some posters around town, just trying to get the word out, see if people will find you,
Mhm.
about it, ask about it. And so this guy, you received a letter saying that but the letter says that he heard about you looking for somebody, and he has thinks he saw the person that you're looking for, and that he'd like you to meet him at the Silent Shield at 4 a.m. on the 5th day of the second 10 day of Kythorn.
It sounds a little suspect, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Your entire life is suspect.
So you just skip
dude.
the whole thing then, you're thinking?
I mean,
yeah.
like- Do we canonically know each other now? Like, do I know Varys and Vara or not?
You know
We don't really know each other, right? It's just like we had a
you
drunken
you know Vera because you guys worked together as mercenaries once or twice.
Hey, dude.
Hi.
But like, it's just like as an acquaintance. Hold on, my cat is harassing me.
I
Very
can
good.
hear.
What's wrong, sweetie?
This is going to go on Twitch.
Hey,
Oh yeah, I hope it is.
hey. What's going on?
Talk to that cat really sensually.
Hey.
Do you think he licks her, like to clean her?
I do.
Yeah, I thought so. Awkward.
Oh, she's
Alright,
getting
so-
some
so wait,
crazy
let's-
scritches.
So,
Sounds angry.
so basically, I get this thing telling me to meet with some guy at 4 a.m. Is what you're telling me.
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
Silent
on the
Shield.
5th day of
in the
second
North
10
Ward.
day of the month of Kythorn, which is the 4th 6th month in the second 10 cycle.
Yes.
Yeah.
of the Mayan calendar.
All right.
Exactly.
So is there? So this guy, am I like at the point where I'm talking to this guy right now? Is there anything?
No,
I
no,
can
no, no,
do
no, no,
during
no,
this
no, no. No,
interaction?
you guys, you've all received
That's
the
already
letter.
that's already set in stone.
Yeah, you're drinking. That's what you're doing right now.
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna go because that's how the campaign is starting.
I
It's
thought he
called.
was gonna go because it's a bar.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna try to
break
it that easy.
I mean, he has to get wasted in every bar in Waterdeep, so he needs to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
That's
part
a
of the
Varys is
great.
fun.
like-
That's a great
Varys is like,
aspiration.
this sounds really, really suspect, but it isn't a bar, so.
I mean, I know that guy, so I consider that I trust that guy.
Yeah, you didn't. I mean, yeah, you know the guy, so like, you know.
I mean, for me, I don't really have anything to fear, like he's going to leave me with some bandits or whatever.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Let me pull up
Mhm, mhm.
the. All right. So this is the Silent Shield. None of you are like from Waterdeep, are you?
I'm not from
No.
Waterdeep.
No. Okay.
No.
So you enter the tavern, and well, the first thing you notice is that like to get in, you have to go through like you go through a door and you enter into a smaller room, which got a security guard who's got to let you into the next room, and then you get into the tavern.
Interesting.
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
it's
Did he take our weapons
No.
when we went through that door?
Nope.
That's a weird
Nope.
security protocol. It's like
Yeah.
this small anteroom. You can keep everything that's dangerous. I just want to like have a moment with you.
Yep.
And continue.
I'm just
What a
making
weird
sure
dude.
you know you're supposed to be there.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
Is
Lily.
that Miss window on the counter?
Hold on. Hey,
It does look like that, yeah.
all right, go out there. All right. She's having a fit or something.
I think in the bottom right corner is Lucius Malfoy as well.
That is Lucius Malfoy. No,
Awesome.
hold on, let me.
You're gonna slap him around.
All right. So as you guys enter the inn, it's well lit by candles as well as by the roaring fire in the corner of the room. The
Mhm.
bar and the restaurant or tavern is mostly empty,
Mhm,
and the couple people that are in here are speaking together in like hushed whispers. There's a bald, dark-skinned man with a generous belly. He makes eye contact with you as you enter. Each one of you in
Okay.
turn.
Oh, intense.
Although, I mean, you don't all enter at the same time.
Oh, okay. I guess.
And then
that
nods
would be
over
odd.
at a corner of the room where an elf
Mhm.
in dark clothes is sitting in the corner.
Oh, Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah, Lucius Malfoy. So who gets here first?
I mean, I would probably go first, I think, because like I don't have anything to fear because it's
Yep.
my contact.
So you show up there.
Yeah, I greet him in Elvish, obviously.
Yep.
Because common is for losers.
Yep. He responds in the same. And then he says, we'll wait for the others to get here before I tell you what's going on.
Who are the others then? Do I know them?
I think you worked with one of them, Vera,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
the other
I'm
one
unsure.
is
I'm unsure of whether.
and then Vera. Whoops.
Oh, oh, oh.
You show up.
Oh, I show up next. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I wasn't sure because I figured, like Varys is an alcoholic and not reliable, but he's an alcoholic, so wouldn't get to the bar
Yeah. So
quickly.
he's not reliable. And then what's his name? Varys gets
Varys.
there. Yeah. Don't know why I forgot.
Mhm.
So once you all are sitting down, he looks over at Varys and Vera, and at Varys. No, at Vera and Harmonel. Sorry,
Okay.
I wrote the wrong name down.
Okay.
Okay.
With he look at you guys and smile at you familiarly, and then he'll introduce himself to Varys in a quiet tone. He says, "My name is Evander Evenwood. I've been a guard for a while here, Um,
Why does he sound so sexual?
he's trying. It's me trying to whisper and do a
He's
voice at the same.
whispering.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we have metrosexual elves now.
Yep. Now you all have sex.
Okay. Uh,
Um.
I'm gonna need to roll the 1d9 if that's okay.
Yeah. So he introduces himself. He says that he's a guardsman or a city watchman, and that he has noticed some peculiarities nearby. But before he gets into anything, he'd like you all to follow him to the private room that he's reserved, where you guys can talk more securely, privately, away from prying eyes and ears.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
That seems really awkward to me.
I mean,
Seems awkward to you?
Seems very awkward to me. I guess
Well-
I got 2 daggers. I'll follow him.
All right, yeah,
I can,
because he
He's
gets
trying to take you to a private
I mean,
room.
I can geld him if need be.
like in the worst case scenario, we have 3 and he's 1, so we can fuck him up anyway. So
that's true.
Ooh, that's a cool looking room.
Yes.
but
Oh,
I mean,
look
he'll
at
always dress a
that.
kinsman, so
All right. So the room that he's rented has got a several inch thick wooden door that slams shut with a heavy locking sound behind you, and there's the inside is well furnitured and it's pretty well lit. There's 2 beds that are neatly made. They look like probably nobody has ever slept in them before.
Mm-hmm.
Evander's he sits down on one of the beds and then he looks over at you guys and he says, "No one should be able to overhear us in here. These rooms are extensively soundproofed. Thank you all for coming to meet me. I believe that we can all help each other out." And he looks over at Varys and Evander says, "I saw your missing persons posters, and I saw your missing person as well, but I've since lost track of her. I've enlisted my old friend Harmonil to help you look for her. I also took the liberty of hiring another local mercenary to assist you. She has a very good reputation here, and she came highly recommended."
comment ça va?
He stands up from the bed and he pulls out a pipe and a pouch of tobacco, and he starts packing it and then lights it, then sits back down, takes a big puff and blows it out, and then he looks back at you as the smell of tobacco fills your lungs, and he says, "So anyway, as Harmonil knows, I'm a watchman here. A few weeks ago, I saw something suspicious. I don't usually remember prisoners' faces. I see so many every day, you see. Anyway, there was no forgetting this lass's face. She had a massive scar, birthmark on her left cheek. I recognized the design right away from Mr. Varys's missing persons poster. I don't usually check the prisoner logs. It's not my duty. But in this case, I was curious on account of seeing the lass's face on the poster earlier. When I checked the logs, though, she wasn't on them. In fact, no one was listed as being in that cell at all, though I saw her and at least 5 others in there with my own 2 eyes. When I brought it up with the sergeant in charge of the lockup, he told me that I must have been mistaken and that I should mind my own fucking duties, in his words." He pauses again for a minute to refill his pipe, and then he takes another puff, and then he continues. "There's another issue as well. A dear friend and co-worker of mine, Holdfast Strongbow, has not shown up for work for the past several days, nor has he been at his home, as far as I can tell. I told me lieutenant about this, and he told me not to worry, and that he was sure he would turn up sometime. Everyone there has had an odd demeanor for the past couple months, and a number of people have outright left the force recently, too.
Like me.
Exactly.
Fucking
He
bitch.
he puffs on his pipe again, and then sets it down on the bed next to him, and then looks up at the party. So what do you guys think? Can you help me out here? Can you look into this all for me? I'll pay you a bit now for your time already, and a little bit more when you can bring me more information.
Varys gonna take a look over at Varys, and then look back at the fella, and ask him, "Did the girl have a scar or a birthmark? Because those are not the same thing."
Are you asking Evander or Varys?
Evander, because he said scar, birthmark.
It's hard to tell. I can't rightly remember. It was a big disfigurement on her face, and it looked identical to the one in the poster.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I just wrote that into the script. If I needed to take a puff, I'd take a damn puff, and you know it.
I mean, I might as well go along with this. This is my best chance of getting some answers.
All right. So once you tell him that you agree, once you I imagine you're consenting to him then.
Yeah.
Not in that sense, obviously, but
Maybe
but also in that sense. So he tosses Greg once you agree. He tosses you Varys a pouch that's got he takes it out of a drawer and he tosses it to you and he says, "This is a down payment. You'll get more when you bring me something of value, and I really hope you find that lass."
So at that, Varys gonna raise a finger and say, "A down payment for each of us."
He reaches into the drawer and tosses her a pouch. He says,
Nice.
"That was the plan."
Nice.
And he grabs another one out of the dresser and he's like, he's tossing it in his hand and he's looking at you, Harmonel.
Yeah.
Well, what do you say, old friend?
Yeah.
You help me out this time?
Like you were guarding Waterdeep, I'm sure you can fetch me some info for the jeweled crown we lost long ago. So, I mean,
All right. He he tosses the pouch in his hand one more time and then underhand tosses it to you.
Okay.
how much? I check how much I find in it.
It's just chocolate coins. No, it's 15 gold in each one.
Every single one of them is 15 gold.
Yep.
So do I add that to my inventory?
Mm-hmm.
Which
You add it-
page?
You had it. It's on like.
GP.
Yep.
So I have 27 now.
Yes, sir.
Really? Cheapo.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're
Got
poor
43,
too.
dude. I got 43.
Oh.
So you gotta remember, in our last scene, well, Varys was paying all of his money to drink. I was looting bodies.
Oh yeah,
Like
that's right.
What I did, like 60% of the time, I was just looking through people's.
It was
pockets.
non-canon, but we went with the monetary changes.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, and then once you agree, he says, "There's a couple names I can give you of people who left the force recently. If you wanted to talk to some of them."
That includes me as well, or excluding me?
Including you.
Well,
We're gonna
you
talk
left
to you
you left
first.
more recent. You left like a while ago, though, didn't you?
A couple of months.
Yeah.
Like I don't know
Yeah.
what means with recently.
Well, a couple of months then, but yeah, it doesn't include you.
Okay. So Harmonel left the forest like 2 months, 3, 10 days, and 4 days ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
For personal reasons, not because I saw anything weird or whatever.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure there's only 3 10 days in a month, though.
Depends on the month.
It's true. But I don't think any of them have 34 days.
I don't know.
I don't know. This is D&D land. Might be different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
D&D
That's true.
lands.
All right, fair enough. All right, so So he says, do you want the names?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right. So one of them, the first one, is Private William Castigan.
Ooh, I like the name.
Yeah.
Where
William.
would I know that from? That's from something.
Yeah, it's from The Departed.
William. Yeah.
There it is.
We have William.
William Castigan. Yeah. And he says, last I saw him, he was drinking himself senseless at the end shift tavern in the field ward.
Just like any human.
It's like
what-
anybody would. Yep. And then
the
the
what
next one
tavern?
is Sergeant Oliver Keenan.
Okay.
And Evander says that that he's got a new job. Last he heard at the Zephyr's Perch.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one is Private Edmund Exley,
Mm-hmm.
who Evander says is now employed at his father's bakery, Jaren's Breads, in the Sea Ward.
That's a bad bakery name.
Got breads. It tells you exactly what he's got.
I mean, what more do you need?
All right.
And then,
All right,
well,
I'm
hold
saying-
on now, kids.
Oh.
There's also Private Jack Vincennes. And who Evander says is taking up an apprenticeship at the House of the Fine Carvers in the Castle Ward.
Fine carvers of what? Thara asks.
It's a good question. Evander says.
Okay.
Now,
I thought so.
there
too.
he said it's a guild of wood carvers.
Okay. What you carve my wood?
He's taking on an apprenticeship there. He's gonna be making tables and ladders and chairs and
I
tools
feel like I should have
and
a list on
walls
me of all
and
these
wood
names.
and what?
I feel like I should have a list on me of all these names so I don't forget every time we
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
You probably should have made a list. Yeah.
I don't know where I was supposed to be doing that, but
Is it possible that that Vander has a list that he'll put in the general channel for us?
Also,
I might be able
what,
to.
What rank?
But you should also try and, remember things as well.
I have a canon
Yes, I
question.
would.
Yes?
Like, what rank did Hamini achieve before he left the army?
Well, how long were you in it? You're in the watch.
You're in the watch.
Well, no, you were a mercenary, so you wouldn't really have had a rank. You'd have just been a mercenary.
Well,
Okay.
mercs have ranks. I mean, they still have a chain of command. It's just a wonky chain of command.
Right, but it would have been outside of the watch structure.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Depends on what mercenary company you would have served in and how long you were there. Maybe I don't know, corporal, sergeant.
I bet he was a viscount.
See, I don't think that's a military rank.
Yeah, but they're mercs. They can have.
Yeah,
whatever
but they don't.
ranks
It's
they
not
want.
like. Yeah, but they're not. They don't call. It's like they don't go. It's not count and duke. It doesn't go. It's like you're not. You don't start as a baron and work your way up.
Yeah, I know. You start as an earl and you work your way up.
Oh my god.
God.
An earl is just the anglicization of baron.
I love how angry you are.
I'm not
Anyway.
angry. I'm just passionate about this. Damn you.
Ah, God.
Anyway,
Okay. Okay.
and then he also says that there's Private Sergei Illustrad.
Sergey.
Sergei. No, it's Sergei. No, it's Sergei. Yeah. And he is staying with his he's a stay-at-home dad now, according to Evander. But his wife owns a
Yeah.
where the fuck did I write that down? She works at Rabelais Elegant Headwear, which Evander says is one of the premier haberdasheries in Waterdeep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And all these guys may have seen something weird or whatever.
Well, they're people. Yeah, they're the ones that were like most recently left the force under uncertain circumstances.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, Narf corrected me. Earl is the anglicization of Jarl.
Of course it is.
Yeah. Well, you didn't correct me when I said it though, did you?
Well, you were too.
Did you write all these names
impassioned.
down, or did you are they typed up for you to give us a list in the chat? Because that was like 8 names or some
They're
shit.
written down, and it was 5 names.
Mhm.
Private
All right, so
William
so,
Castigan
and where's he? He's in the tavern.
at the End Shift Tavern in the Field Ward. And then there's Sergeant Oliver Keenan, who works at his new job at the Zephyr's
Oh,
Perch. Then there's Private Edmund Exley, who works at his father's bakery, Garen's Breads.
I thought you said it was Jaren's breads last time.
Garen. And then there's
Jaren.
All right.
and then
Next.
there's Private Jack Vincennes, who is an apprentice at the House of the Fine Carvers in the Castle Ward. And then there's Private Sergei Illustrad, who is a stay-at-home dad, but lives with his wife, who works at Rabelais Elegant Headwear, which is, of course, one of the premier haberdasheries in all of Waterdeep.
Stay-at-home dad. Okay. In
Oh, I'm
Dungeons
sorry.
and Dragons land.
Are you mocking him, Greg? Is something about that funny to you?
All right. So
That's what I fucking thought.
we're all gonna have to.
I want to ask a question real quick. So they're all privates, or one was something else, right? One was a sergeant.
Oliver
Oliver
was
Keenan
a
was
sergeant.
a sergeant.
Yeah, one was a sergeant.
Oliver.
Yep. It's not Oliver, it's Oliver. Damn you.
I personally think we should go after Oliver Keenan at Zephyr's Perch first. Wait, what time? It's 4 a.m., right?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
5 a.m. at this point.
Yeah.
Go to the End Shift Tavern.
That's true. It's going to end up there eventually, but
But
I,
no one else
I,
should be there
Varsoloro,
right now.
think that we always go after the man at the top. I want to go after Oliver Keenan at Zephyr's Perch.
So Varys gonna look over at Varys and say, Varys, it's 4 a.m. There's no one there.
And there's no one at any of these places right now.
There's no one at Zephyr's Perch.
And like,
Wait, what
even if you go to tavern at 4 a.m., he's probably going to be drunk like shit, so he's not going to be able to give us anything.
Sorry, what is Zephyr's Perch?
Roll a history check.
Who? Me? You?
Yes, you. Whoever asked about what it was. Yeah, you.
My history. Okay.
I got this. I can do this.
Nice. Yeah, so you're very familiar with Zephyr's
Ah.
Perch. So it is located in Troll Skull Alley, and it's used by mercenaries and people that live nearby, and people throughout Waterdeep. Really, they use hawks to send messages to any address in Waterdeep.
That's cool.
Yeah, for just 2 silvers each, and then people that are familiar with the place are able to hire mercenaries and other sort of underlings through the Zephyr post by attaching their fee in advance.
Okay, so it's a fancy post office. It's not a bar.
Basically, yeah.
Huh. Yeah, there's no one there. So, I mean, if it's for Mercs, maybe there's someone there. I don't know.
I don't think.
think
Yeah,
we
but
should go in the morning tomorrow if we hope to find someone there.
well, it's practically morning at this point. Like everyone will be up in just a couple hours, except for
Yeah.
maybe the tavern.
I'd go tavern first. There's gonna be people still there, and they'll be too drunk to know what they should and shouldn't say. And all we have to do is offer them a beer, and they'll say whatever.
Maybe, but if they're too drunk, they're not gonna be able to say anything.
Oh, you can never be too drunk. Just ask Varys.
Yeah.
He passed out last
Yeah,
game.
and I bet he
So
enjoyed every minute of it.
yeah. All of
All
the
the
hypoxia
power
when his
blackout.
brain wasn't getting enough oxygen.
Yeah. Keeps you sharp.
Okay, so let's try our luck in the tavern then.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Which is at somewhere.
It is
Field Ward.
up here at the end of Edshift Street.
This place has a really, really ghetto vibe to the street layout.
Oh yeah. So
That's like most pre-1900s cities.
Nah, that's got a real crappy layout.
Yeah.
That is.
yeah. So
There are going to be a lot of dragons and shit there, probably.
yeah. So you guys make your way down the high road, which is the main street in one of the main streets in Waterdeep. And even at 4 a.m, there's a relatively, I mean, there's a unusual amount of activity at night for any city other than Waterdeep. But Waterdeep is, it goes at all hours for the most part. So there's still quite a few people there. The street is well lit by lamps up ahead. Some stores you see have got like a lantern lit out front to show that they're open, but you see that most of them don't. As you make your way to the field ward, there's guards at the gateway, and they kind of like look at you as if like, what are they fucking getting themselves into? As you go to the field ward, and as soon as you enter the field ward, it's definitely like the first thing you notice is it's dark. There's no overhead lamps or anything, and
But we have dark vision as well, so we can still see black and white at least.
yeah, that's true. So yeah, and as you make your way down Gowan Knife Street, make a perception check, all of you. Or actually, hold on, I use your passive perception for this.
Okay.
So don't roll.
Oh.
My passive.
Oh, okay.
Jeez. So we all win. Ooh.
Oops. I forgot to put your tokens on here. Give me a second. This is nicer than it would actually look like. I just,
Drew and his token. Yeah, that's way nice. Where's the garbage and the
I know.
corpses?
Where's all the dirt?
I'm big.
Big.
Huge Greg. There we go.
Wait, am I supposed to roll perception again, or was that for all of us?
That was
That's
that.
bro.
It was your. That's a stealth check against your passive perceptions.
Can't you hide the rolls in this with this bot?
I could probably roll in a different chat if I
Yeah,
wanted
don't
to,
bother.
but
Anyways.
Wait, so you having rolled a 22, does that mean that we're all fine or that we're all screwed?
well, so as you guys are walking down the road, whoops, you hear whistling start from behind you, and then the tune carries up the streets, and then you start hearing heavy footsteps,
Mhm.
and then you see a couple people start coming out of the shadows.
Hmm.
Okay, I prepared a sword already.
So you guys need to make a roll initiative. Well, hold on, actually not yet. So
Yeah, I mean, I take out the sword regardless because
Okay,
when I see
okay.
them.
okay. So as they start coming towards you, one of them says, "Well, well, well. What do we have here, boys? All alone, late at night, in the field ward."
Can I try to respond?
Yeah. I mean, you
You
I'll
can.
will face,
say,
but I will respond first. You will face the wrath of the Elder now. You can't.
so you say that.
How
So,
dare you challenge me, you lowly
Wh- wh-
human?
Which
so
one
are
is
you going for
talking
like an
to us?
intimidation check, or are you just yelling that?
I'm just yelling that. I'm not doing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say, now, boys, I'm sorry to tell you, but this is not going to end very well for you. Now, I'm trying to think of how I would put this. We're well armed, and we mean you no harm. Walk away now, or you will die.
So stupid.
I swing around my elven blade to intimidate them a bit, just to
Okay,
So-
you
attack.
can
so-
make
so
make
is
a
that-
make a performance check, Harmonil, and then so Greg, are you trying to do persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, my performance for badness
There's
is
no
going
need
to
for
go.
you to die.
roll
basically.
persuasion, Greg.
Performance is in 0, so. And it's an 11.
Okay,
I
the
got
yeah,
24.
the thug just laughs at you, Harmonil. So Greg, you said what to him?
I said there's no need for you to throw away your lives. We mean you no harm. Just walk away. And I rolled a 24.
Yeah, so the guys kind of look look around at each other, and the second one goes, "It's probably easier prey coming later, boss." And the boss goes, "Yeah, we'll get the next lot of you." And then they let you pass.
Oh,
Wow.
I was gonna kill
Are you
one of
guys
them.
disappointed? My bad.
So it's okay.
I didn't expect it to completely work.
I was just gonna like use a combo of actions like dash behind the guy who had talked and then just try to stab him in the back, like without even asking a question. Just be like, yeah, I'm bored with you.
Wow,
Anyways,
fucking murderers.
let's go to that fucking tavern then.
All right,
All right.
you continue making your way down the rest of the street towards the End Shift Tavern, which is identifiable easily because it's the only really well lit thing. It's got overhead lamps that keep the area around it lit. There's like several drunken City Watch people outside of the building, but they look to be off duty and they don't have their weapons on them. Really? Nope. Okay.
Yeah, Lilith being a punk.
She is being a punk, yeah. And so you enter the tavern, which reeks of like stale beer and vomit and
course.
sweat and balls,
Gross.
and it's just absolutely packed with like both guardmen and then also just like people that just got off the night shift or just about to start the night shift or got
So around what time is it right now?
it's about 5 a.m.
About 5
All right.
a.m.
Yeah. So you're at there's quite a few people here. And then over behind the bar, there's a very fat, bald man with mutton chops, who's like rubbing the table with a filthy rag.
Wait,
Yeah.
rubbing the table or like cleaning the table?
Rubbing.
Like, I
Rubbing.
think that's.
I wouldn't call it cleaning because it's a filthy rag, so it's probably more rubbing.
Dude, I guess the question is, do you mean rubbing or wiping? Because like, Rubbing seems really offensive.
Rubbing. I said it and I stand by it.
So
It's so uncomfortable to walk into this
is there
bar.
are there any interesting looking folk among the patrons, or is it mainly just the bartender?
Make an investigation.
My investigation is a 0. Oof.
Whoa.
Flip a coin.
No, I didn't roll, but I'm saying I don't get any modifier.
Yes.
11.
You
Sorry, I'm looking as well because
okay.
he's a
You don't really
drunk.
notice anything out of the ordinary. There's a lot going on. You do, however, like notice you do actually you turn around too quickly and you hit Vera right in the eye as she's looking around.
And she proceeds to not see shit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. No, but the only really interesting thing is there's a guardsman that's in there drinking who's like a head or two taller than any of the other ones are.
Okay, so I go to the table without any invitation, and I ask her, "Are you William?"
Oh, bold.
Yeah.
Well, he's not at a table. He's just standing around drinking with a bunch of guardsmen.
Yeah, I'm just going there. That pack of guardsmen, and there is some William guy there.
They just look look around like, who the fuck is talking?
So
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, so my
So I say it's coming from the Elven mercenary units.
my background is that people always kind of like look at me and are interested in me, and I could use this to my advantage. So I saunter up and lay a hand on the big guy's forearm, and I say, "So my friend here would like to know if you're William or not."
If you're asking, love, I'm whoever you need.
And would that be William? William
Castigan.
Castigan, thank you.
And either one he quit.
So you're not William.
Who the fuck's William?
What?
Can I go to the bar while this is happening?
Yes,
And
yes.
yeah. I just want to see. I want to ask the bartender what they're selling.
Howdy there, son. What can I get for you?
What's your strongest ale?
Oh God.
Strongest ale? Well, we only got one kind of ale here, and we call it ale.
How much? How much for the largest container? The
Largest
jug?
container? We got a bucket in the back, son.
Oh, fucking
How
coffee.
much for the bucket?
Well, are you gonna give the bucket back?
Yeah.
Well, you want it filled?
Give me half.
Half a bucket?
I have work to do. I have work to do.
6 silvers.
While it is going, I say to Varen, Elvis fucking half-elves and these mixed breeds.
All right, wait. I have 27 gold. So how much is 6 silvers in relation?
That's half. That's so 1 gold is 10 silver. So remove 1 gold, put 4 silvers, and you have a bucket half filled with ale.
This guy's got problems.
Yeah, fucking mixed
All
breeds.
right, so can I waltz over, and attempt to use my charisma? I'm gonna go up to this group that
A
they're
charisma
dealing
with a bucket full of beer.
Seriously, that's my thought.
I use
that
my
what we're talking
charisma.
So I go up to the big boy and I say, "Listen here, brother. I know what you guys are here for. We're here to party. I know it's 5 a.m. The party never stops."
Yes.
I say to him, "Look, we'll have a good time, and we can sit down with my friends here, my associates, and we can hammer out this whole Billy situation."
I do not
Who
associate
the
with that.
fuck is Billy? He says
Wait,
again.
Wait, I do not associate with that mixed breed drunkard.
The big guy just kind of looks over at you and he just like puts a hand on your chest and like pushes you back a couple steps.
Wait, pushes who? Me or Harmino?
Harmino.
Harmonial.
All right. I chug the entire bucket as fast as I can.
Okay, roll
dang.
roll a Constitution with disadvantage.
Let's see how he's going to vomit.
Wait. Do I get a modifier on a Constitution roll?
It's a saving throw, so you get to add +1.
What does that mean, Car, to say Constitution with disadvantage?
You roll twice and take the lowest one.
I got a 20 on
Okay.
the first one.
It's the opposite of advantage, which is rolling it twice and taking
That
it
is
higher.
when-
I got a 9.
Yeah,
I got
I
a
didn't know
9.
that either.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that disadvantage killed me.
Okay, so
9.
you start drinking, and like you get like a third of the way through the bucket, and then you just start like it goes down the wrong hole or something, but basically you end up like goes up your nose, and
Ugh.
it's a whole mess, and you end up coughing and sputtering and all over the place.
All
it's
right,
it's not
sounds
not
good.
very pretty.
All right, sounds good to me. I'm fine with leaving it at that for now.
And then the big guy looks over it and he goes, "That's the spirit. Just need a little more application."
And I say, no wonder you guys got killed in every battle.
You said what?
Racist.
You said what?
No wonder like that in every battle I fought, we elves had to save you humans because you all drunkards and not training. You fucking idiots.
The big guy looks at you again, Harmon, and he says, "Friend, I don't think you're a part of this conversation."
Seriously.
Fight everyone.
He's gonna fight everyone.
Without with a drunkard would have been long dead, so be silent.
It's not a fucking fight, mate. I think you need to get out of here.
Why?
Why can't we all just be friends, brothers, and party all
the,
night
The big guy looks up like
to make
because
the pain
he's
go
like a
away?
head above everybody, so he looks over at the bartender and he goes, "Hey Billy, this guy's bringing us all down over here, and he's not even drinking." And then you see the fat ass bartender waddles out from behind the bar and comes over and he goes, "What's the problem, friend? What's the problem, friend?" That's the voice. What's the problem, friend?
I'm just gonna look at him and say, it's not a problem. We're just looking for William Castigan. If you
Honey?
happen to know where he might be.
Honey, I wasn't talking to you, and this ain't a meeting spot. It's a tavern. Now you buy a drink, or you and your elf friend, he uses air quotes there, need to get out of here, or be
Can
more
I
like
interject?
Bucket Boy.
Can I interject?
Yeah.
I'll just say this. My friend just simply hasn't drunk enough. We are looking for a man, but we would love to do it while drinking at your tavern, if you allow us to stay.
As
I
long
think
as
come
you,
on,
as
come
long
on,
as
fetch
you
me a
drink-
wine.
Wine? You want wine? He said.
Yes.
So first of all, he says, "So long as you mind your business and keep drinking, you can do it as here." And then he looks over at you and he says, at Harmon, and he says, "Wine?
Yes.
You sure do wine a lot. We got ale and we got spirits.
You don't have wine.
Is it
We
permissible
got
for me to-
ale and we got spirits."
Fetch me an ale then.
Is it permissible for me to do things like use dash and stuff like that?
I mean, that
'Cause
just doubles
I
your
would-
movement speed, but
I would like to dash over to the guy and put a knife to his throat and say, he would like wine, and don't call me honey.
all right, make a let's see, make a sleight of hand.
Okay.
And in that wine, it's going to slice his throat, and he's dead.
God, shit can't roll at all.
1 second.
Come on, be worse.
Okay, so the the fat man's eyes widen as he sees you lunging at him, but then the really tall guard just catches you with one arm and like lifts you up and says, whoa now, Missy. What are we doing here?
So, I'm going to look at the really tall guard and say, "You may call me honey."
He goes, he smirks at you. He goes, that's not gonna work on me, honey.
Oh.
What's the knife for? And then like you can see that like everybody like in the immediate area has kind of like stopped what they're doing and is watching the situation.
Like, how many people are still in the tavern?
I
Oh,
said,
there's probably like 40 people here, but like 10 maybe are paying attention.
"What do you think the knife's for? To butter my bread." See how embarrassed?
He's gonna say, he just kind of looks confused, really.
That's a new one.
That's a new one.
That's one of those action.
butter
That's
your
like that's
bread.
one of those lines that like Bruce Willis would say. That like you're like, oh, that's a cool line, but then you think about it and it's just like that doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, but that's not a good answer. Is the thing. You give a stupid answer because all the good answers are actually dangerous. So, is he
And
gonna-
how much ale do I have left?
You drank a third of a bucket. You spilled a third of a bucket on yourself and the ground, and then you have a third left, I'd say.
All right. Can I offer the big man the bucket to settle things? I put my hand on his shoulder and I go, "Hey, buddy."
All right, so
I know
he'll take the bucket with one hand. Okay, he's still holding Vera with the other one. He'll drink the bucket effortless. Well, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, effortlessly
What?
drinks the bucket,
It's
and then he tosses it on the ground, and shakes his head, and goes, "Oh, I needed that." And then he puts Vera down, and says, "You keep your knives in your pockets, little lady."
Mm.
And then maybe find me on duty sometime, love.
Mm.
Damn, I can't believe that worked. I thought he was just gonna like. Still fight
That's
us.
great. I just saw that, Kilo.
I wouldn't mind finding that cunt, but okay.
Yeah. So she'll put her knife away and smile and nod to try to save some face, but she's burning.
Yeah, you just got manhandled.
Yeah, not in a good way.
No, not.
All right, so can I go up to the barkeep now? Now that that whole situation was resolved, and can I
Yes.
try to have a little one-on-one conversation with him?
Yeah.
With
Look,
the
I know
barkeep.
things have been getting a little out of hand. We've only been here about 10 minutes, my friend.
Maybe
But we have
should
some
drink.
serious work to do. If you could tell us anything about this William Castigan fella, I know he comes in here often. It would be much
The
appreciated.
bartender looks at you and goes, "First of all, son, this is a slow day for us. Secondly, Billy's over there in the corner. He's probably asleep right now. He's been here all day."
I didn't even need to roll for that. That's funny.
Very
Yeah,
good.
dude,
You're
you're
solve that the whole time.
dude, you're bucket boy. You know. He goes. Then he's gonna look at you and he goes, "Oh, well, wait, before you go, the bucket."
Doesn't the big man have the bucket?
No, he threw it on the ground after he finished the drink.
All right, I'll get you your bucket, friend.
Okay, so I got this table with.
Well,
I
hold on.
started-
First of
okay.
all, he said he'll say to Varys, he says, Varys, he'll say, "See to it, Samson doesn't smash it now."
Samson.
So while Virus is coming back, I asked him, Virus, where is that guy we are looking for? Did you get the info?
Yeah, Yeah, he's that guy in the corner, probably knocked out.
Okay, let's fetch that guy and see what he knows.
All right, so you see a guy in the corner, and just as the bartender Billy had said, he's like kind of just like face down on a table in the corner by himself, just like leaning on a wall as well.
Wow.
Yeah. He's pretty stout guy. Black hair.
So Vera's still
Yeah, he's
kinda
just he's just snoozed, and you can see that there's like a couple empty like beer bottles on the table around him.
Is there anything with liquid in it around him?
No,
Like nothing at all.
nothing.
Okay.
I'm disappointed.
So Vera's still pretty ticked, so she's gonna lean over and just like smack the side of his face really hard.
So okay, so all right, so you smack the side of his face, and there's a very audible smack, and he wakes up with a start, and he just like he jerks and knocks like most of the bottles onto the ground, which causes a couple people to like look over, and then realize they don't really care, and then and then turn back around, and he goes, "Whoa, what the fuck was that for? Who the fuck? Oh, what the fuck?
So your commander was
Oh.
Ivan there, right?
What? Who the fuck are you?"
Vera's just gonna say, "Good morning, Billy."
Your
Kind of
former
smile.
commander sent this
William!
to you.
William, not Billy.
Mm.
So William, tell us, was Evander your commander in the guard?
Commander,
Is that the
Commander?
No.
Commander?
What? No, no, no. But what are you? What? Evander? No, my commander. What? Why are you asking?
I'm looking
This
for
is
a
whose
girl,
business is
Billy.
this?
My business.
Sounds really predatory, Varys. I'm looking for a girl.
I'm looking for a girl.
You
And
pedophile.
I heard you might have information about her.
A girl? What's happening right now? Who are you people?
We were sent by your commander, Evander, okay?
I think there's a Sergeant Evander, but
Oh.
he's only got 2 people under him, and I'm not one of them. But this is none of your business anyway.
I bet he's had a few people under him.
So Vera's gonna lean over, smack him again, and say, "Private William, anyone who's a sergeant is your commander. Now shut up and answer our questions."
Who? What? Who's making an intimidation check? I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what's my intimidation at? It's gonna be bad.
Oh, I got +6 intimidation. This could work.
Yeah.
Could work.
And
Eventually, you'll become
Yeah.
like Chesser's character, and you'll just.
Oh my god. Possible. It's not possible.
Hey, so you slap his face, and he goes, "Ah, God! If you do that again, I'm gonna start getting angry."
Can I jump in and grab him? Like,
also, wait, can
basically
I
grab-
take out my blade and put it on his throat and tell him, okay, calm down, and everything will go well.
Yeah, you can. What were you gonna do, Greg? What did you say?
Oh, I was gonna try to grab him, like basically just grab his like shirt, kind of like the stereotypical like bully, like against the wall.
Okay, so
kind of
you
move.
grab his shirt as Harmonil pulls his sword out and puts it to his throat. So now you've grabbed him by the shirt, holding him up, and Harmonil.
So do we
has
both roll for that, or is it one roll?
Well, let's see. Yeah, let's see. So you need to do for you.
I get
You need to do a
+3.
strength check.
And what do I need to do?
You guys need to do a double play, a DP against him. As it
Yeah.
were.
Well,
Yeah,
let's.
we're-
Well,
we're
first of all,
double-teaming.
Harmonil, let me see what his strength check is first, so we know if that worked.
Okay.
Well, my strength is +4, so is that the modifier I use, or do I use
Yeah.
like the athletics?
It's just strength.
Okay. 10.
So you go to grab his shirt, and he like leans back and like smacks the shit out of your hand, and you lose your grip. And then Harmonil, you pull your sword out, and then you're trying to intimidate him.
I'm trying to tell him, okay, tell us what we need to know, and there's going to be no trouble.
Okay. So
You
yeah,
do not want to face the blade of the Elder.
yeah, roll roll an intimidation on that with advantage.
On Okay, let's see how much intimidation I have. +2. Let's roll
Plus
it.
Why-
2.
Why does he get advantage? I need advantage.
Well, because he's got a sword out.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
21 is the best.
Okay.
you got a 21 and an 18. What the fuck?
So he says, okay, look, I'll tell you what you want, but I don't know what you're asking me about. What is going on?
Come on, Varys and Varya ask him why, like,
I'm looking for a girl with a tattoo or a scar or some shit on her face like I have.
Wait, don't you
I'm
know?
a little drunk.
I'm
I'm a little drunk. I'm a little depressed. This hasn't been going well for me so far. But
That's
tell-
been going well for you.
All right, so he says, okay. I remember Evander was talking about
so
some
you know
girl he
Evander, you were
saw.
lying, you fucker.
I said he wasn't my commander.
I mean, you are
I'm
a
ex-
private, he's a
I-
sergeant, so he's a
Do
superior
you want me to
automatically.
explain the intricacies of the
Come on,
watch
explain it,
leadership
fucker.
structure to you right now? Or do you want me to answer the questions?
Answer the
Do you
question.
have flowcharts with you to show how the structure works?
A PowerPoint presentation. Anyways, come on, say about that girl, come on. Speak.
What was the question?
Varys, what is the question?
Scarface girl. what you
Okay.
know.
Oh yeah.
question
He
is-
did. Okay,
yeah.
so he said he remembered Evander mentioning her, but
Hmm.
that's all in that context.
Yeah, where did he see her? Did he mention that?
He said he saw her in the jail, but then she wasn't there next time he looked, and then something about disappearing records, and I don't know. The dude's crazy. Nobody likes him.
Not liking what I'm hearing about this Evander fella. I'm getting a little scared that this might be some sort of setup.
Can I roll insight to see what if he is legit or if he's
Yeah.
lying?
Definitely, yeah.
1d20 plus.
I believe him.
Of course. Why would he lie? Why would
-1.
why would
Okay.
anybody lie to anybody?
So I got an 18.
Okay, yeah. So he looks. Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Good.
Good man.
So are we gonna lower our swords now, fellas?
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
this poor
Well,
sap
to
go?
be clear, only one person has their sword out.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to lower the sword now.
Okay.
Right.
So he
That's
kind of
quick.
lowers his arms as well
ending.
and puts them back on the table, and he says, "What is this all about? Who are you people?"
This guy's an alcoholic, but he's looking for some girl who he may or may not know. This dude's got anger problems, and he's looking for a fight that he may or may not win.
I am not. I do not
Getting
have
slapped
anger
around.
problems. Come on.
He
Don't-
says angrily. He bellows.
And I'm just failing at everything today, so you may do whatever you wish, William. I will leave you to it.
I'm sorry for how things got back there, William. Here's a gold coin for your troubles.
Wow.
I'm so
Okay, he's
confused.
drunk,
He
so,
says.
okay.
Okay. News. Yeah. So are we. It's early. It's been a long night. Sleep it off. It's okay.
Go back to sleep and don't tell anyone about what just happened here.
Jesus Christ.
All right, I would call you friends, but I find both of you to be a little terrifying.
Terrifying and unhinged.
And I'm more unhinged than myself. So I suggest that perhaps we go back to the list and maybe we
Yes.
change our methods up a little bit.
Okay, so should we find Oliver? The next.
I think I'd like to go to the bakery. I mean, it's early.
I mean, yeah,
Good
better,
drink.
yeah,
I could
would
get-
be a good idea, true.
I could get a hot loaf in me.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'm hungry, I say in
nice-
between belches.
A nice long baguette. In
Ugh.
Hon.
Do they have baguettes in
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons land?
Yes.
I mean, I've seen you walking around Varys. I think you've got a baguette.
All right.
All right, so maybe we should go for the bakery now. What time is it, Akar?
About 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
All right,
Bakery
let's
time.
get some breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you make your way down the streets of the field ward, which are now lit by the rising sun, so it's not as sketchy now that you can kind of see what everything is.
But it probably
Um,
looks gross, right? I mean, now we
oh,
can
it's
see
very
inside
gross.
the
It's
house.
gross, but it's not as sketchy.
Okay. Okay.
It's still pretty gross though.
Yeah.
And then you go back, into onto the main high road, and then immediately go onto Skull Street, and it's Street of Glances.
Mhm.
And about 15 minutes
What
later,
was that?
that's the sound a car makes.
So bad it sounds.
So the bakery is located in this little house right there.
Okay, that little square.
No, it's a triangle. You're so bad at shapes.
Yeah, that is a triangle. He's right.
He said begrudgingly.
Yeah, you're
I
just
will-
so good
I
at the shapes.
Yeah. So
I will
we're
kill
now
you,
at the
Timo.
bakery.
Yep. So you're at the bakery, and it doesn't look like it's open now, but there's people inside like getting the bread ready and stuff, and you can smell the smell of like cooked bread from
So
down the road.
So I
Love
knock
it.
the door if it's closed, then to get inside if they allow.
So you knock on the door, and then after a couple moments, an older man, very small, kind of like hunched over, comes over to the door and then like unlatches it and opens it a little bit, and he says, "We are not open yet. We open
when
soon.
What is soon?
1 hour."
So I'm gonna lean over and I say, "That's fine. Could we speak to Edmund for a moment?"
He is down at the park.
The fuck?
The park.
At
Which
Heroes
park?
Garden, you mean?
The park. He is at the Shrines of Nature Park.
Oh, okay.
The Shrines of Nature's. Oh, down. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you,
right.
kindly old timer.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Exley.
Okay.
We don't know who's Mr. Exley.
I'm making an assumption.
Wouldn't he be Garen? Oh, he's Garen. Catch you later, Garen.
Yeah, I thought Edmund Exley was Garen's son.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he just smiles at you, and he and closes the door and just like moves back into the bakery.
Okay. Very cool.
So how about we interrogate this Edmund fella and then go get food from his parents' bakery?
Yeah.
Who
Why
says
not?
I?
That's so jacked.
I mean, Varys, are you not sober? Or are you still drunk?
I'm still pretty drunk, I would assume, right?
Dude, you drank a third of a bucket of beer in one go. That's got to be at least like a 40, like 40 ounces.
I mean,
How big-
Can you use metric units and not imperial shit?
But he's also about 200 pounds. A single 40 really doesn't do much. That's like a couple beers.
I mean, how big's the bucket though?
It's 4 beers
Yeah,
or
a
3
double
beers.
mod.
Anyhow, so is this
So-
Edmund guy
So
lying
he's just
around?
a little buzzed. He's just a little buzzed.
Just a little buzz
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
from Slime.
So
Moss.
you go down to the shrine, which
It's only a couple blocks.
yeah, exactly.
Do they have a temple of the Seldarin in those shrines of nature?
Do they have a what?
The temple of the Seldarin.
Oh no, it's a shrine to Sylvanas and Maliki.
Ah,
But so in the park though, there's a couple people there, parents with their kids, just a couple people going for walks in the morning, and then you see in like about the center of the park, there's a
Classy.
thank you. There's a man standing under a tree with like an easel,
Mhm.
and he's painting the sunset behind the statue of Sylvanas.
Is he painting the sunrise?
Sunrise. Yep, same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
wait, so he's
Sure.
painting or what?
Yeah, he's painting.
Oh,
Uh,
may I join him then in the painting endeavors?
Yes. Harmonal's gonna go give art criticism.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
you're gonna go like become rivals with this guy out of nowhere.
Like,
So
I
you
don't know,
paint? You
can I see
paint?
what
Well,
he's
I paint
painting?
too, motherfucker.
Like, can I see
You
what
wanna
he's
fight?
like? Can I see how good he's painting?
Yeah. Let's see. Make a
An art check, right?
Let's see. I guess that would be perception. Make a perception check.
You think so?
Well,
I think it would be religion.
wow.
Okay, I get a 3 in perception.
Wow. So, first of all,
Maybe
wow.
my hand's
So,
going.
to your eye, you really can't tell. You know, it's just like you're like, it's just you're like, I don't know if I like that or not. You
Okay,
can't
so-
really tell if it's good or bad or, you know, or if it's just the early stages. You're very confused. Your
Okay.
eye for color is closed at the
I
moment.
think I would like to come over and lean over Harmonel's shoulder and look at the painting as well to see if I can get an idea of it.
Okay.
should
See
I
it
also
through
do
his
that?
eyes.
No, I wanna get my own assessment and see if it's better than his.
Okay.
I mean,
Should
I didn't start painting yet, so.
Do you
That's
want me to
true.
also do a
That's true.
perception check?
No, he didn't. He meant like better than your check, I think. Not better than your painting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I also do a perception check?
Yes, yes, you should.
Ha!
You rolled above 10, what the fuck?
It happened. It finally happened.
Wow. All right. Yeah. So
So-
it's actually pretty decent.
Yeah. so I'm
It's
gonna
not. It's nothing
say-
like professional, but like he's clearly a very talented amateur.
Okay, so can I
Yeah.
try to beat him in a art contest?
No, so first of all,
Wait. So hold on. First of all, what?
I'm-
Second of all, what?
Start competing with him.
I take out my stuff and paint as well and see who can do it better.
it's like all along. I'm
Passive aggressive.
So
gonna
so
look at Harmonel, and then I'm gonna look back in the back of Harmonel. I'm gonna say, Harmonel, can't you see that's a good painting? What's
Yeah, but-
wrong with you?
I'm better than him, surely.
He doesn't
Okay.
want to accept a human possibly doing something well.
Yeah.
do you,
Racist
I did never
bastard.
said his race.
Oh, was he a human?
Yeah, of course he's a human.
Yeah. Well, I just knew. I just assumed.
Yeah, but
Okay, so-
but the fact that you assumed is telling.
Okay, so can I start
All
painting now?
humans are painters.
Okay, so
That's
I mean, so
systemic
what you
racism.
have? What I mean, do you have like an easel and like?
I mean, I have painting tools in my inventory.
Yeah, he has that.
But he does that. An easel is like 5 feet tall.
Yeah, that's not painting.
You're not
tools, that is
carrying
like-
an easel with you. You got like paints and brushes.
Can he turn his sword into a makeshift easel?
He totally could. That's OP.
I mean, but the
I don't
blade is so
think
thin,
so.
so
I don't
but the
think
blade
so.
is too thin to make it easy.
Now,
Hmm,
do you have paper on you? Does anybody have paper on them? He could paint on the paper.
let me see.
I don't have paper.
If I have some, I'll sell it.
I mean, painter tools, don't they include canvases? I don't know what the rules say. Like,
Let me look that up real fast for you.
'cause if I have canvases with me, I can paint. So.
Yeah.
You'll be my canvas.
Oh, okay. So it's 5 canvases, watercolor paint, oil paint, painter's palette, 5 brushes, sketchbook, light cut charcoal, light graphite, sketch pencil.
So I have a canvas to paint, so it's
Oh wait,
fine.
hold on, wait.
It's,
No, that was the wrong thing. So these specialist tools include the items needed to pursue a craft or trade. Fuck.
painter supplies. I mean, it weighs 5 pounds, so I think it should be a canvas with it, right?
Now, I do a percent. Like, did we establish that this is the guy we're going after that's painting?
I don't think that's been established necessarily. No.
Can we do like? Is there any sort of perception check we could do to establish who this guy? Or can I just walk up to him and ask him if he's Edmund Excellently?
Okay, so
Hey,
yeah, hold on. First of all, so I'd say that you have like you have like a couple canvases, your paints, that sort of stuff
Okay,
with
so-
you.
So I can paint as well to try and beat that guy.
Yes, you don't have an easel though.
Wait, you don't have an easel with it?
No, because it's a fucking 5-foot easel. How are you gonna carry an easel around with you?
It's not included in the tools. Like Isn't it
Oh,
foldable?
don't
No, it's
easels
not part of the
fold,
tools.
though?
No.
I mean, can't I paint on the floor?
Yeah,
and
you
put the
could.
canvas
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
floor?
sure. Like a
Does
child.
that give like disadvantage or something?
We'll
or-
see. So you're gonna paint.
Yeah.
You're gonna go over. Greg. You're going over to the guy to ask him if he's Edmund
I would just be
Exley.
like, "Hey, are you Edmund Exley from the bakery up north
Yes.
down the road? Hey, that's some great
my father's
painting
bakery.
you're doing."
Thank you.
So, what do I need to roll to see how good my painting is going to be?
You roll. It's like what's your art thing? You should have it on your page somewhere.
What do you mean with art thing?
Your tool. Your tool.
It says painting tools. So,
It just says painting tools.
Does he use his tool as a painting tool? That's intense.
Don't be gross.
I did not realize that Narf was putting gifts to our adventures. They're ridiculous.
What would be what would like
Okay,
art
so
be under
you add your
skills?
proficiency bonus to any ability check you use making that tool. So let's see. Let's say
Let's
sleight of
see.
hand for painting.
Sleight of
Yeah.
hand +5.
Yeah, +2 for the proficiency bonus.
Oh,
so +7, +2 only, or +5? What do I roll now?
+7.
+7.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it was +7. Whoa! Finally got a good roll on that.
Damn,
Wow.
dude.
It's not like you were trying to impress those elvish girls. You could roll like a 1.
No, like a 2 or something.
No. So yeah, you it takes you like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but you paint something that is a decent bit better than what he is
What did
doing.
what did you paint, Harmonil?
Mm. The landscape of this shrine of nature.
Nice, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, so you're talking to Edmund Exley, Greg, and he's like, yes, yes,
Oh,
yes,
God.
that's me.
So what brings you over to this park right here? I heard you used to be in the City Watch.
He just like he looks at you like, kind of like what like you've asked him a very obvious question, and he just like gestures at the painting, and then the sunrise.
So then I asked him, can I do like a charisma check here? Like was that? I'm just trying to think of exactly what I asked him. Can I just basically ask him if he knows what the fuck was the commander guy's name?
Evander.
Yeah, if he knows Commander Evander.
He's not a commander though. He's a
Commander
sergeant. He's like one of the lower ranking members of the
He
watch.
is
If-
Commander
He
Vanda.
ever served under Commander Evander? That's my question.
I'm not in the watch anymore.
All right.
I'm sorry, Edmund. The question wasn't whether you do serve under him, whether you had served under him. Past tense.
He only has 2 people serving under him, and I'm not either of them. I wasn't either of them.
Do you know who those 2 people were?
Oh God. Oh, it's been so long. I think one was named Gilbert Brick.
He's a brick.
Brick.
He's a brick.
What do you have any information on where we
Ow.
can find
And then
Mr. Brick?
the other one was Hold Fast something. I have no
His name
idea.
was Holdfast.
Yeah, one of them. First name
So I,
and
I
last
go
name.
to this Edmund guy. Hey, wanna buy this painting?
He goes, "Hey, that looks like what I'm painting."
Yeah, but better.
Wow.
How does fuck is his name? How does Axley respond to that?
To what? Sorry.
To him saying that his painting is his but better.
Harmon being a dick.
He just like looks over at Harmondale and smiles and said, "Art is truly wonderful, isn't it? It is
Can
the
I-
poetry of
It is.
nature."
Can
I
I
have a
aside to Vara? Can I aside to Vara and just say, I'm pretty sure this guy is mentally disabled. I think we should just move on.
I think he is, yeah. Also, I would like to retroactively change what Harmonel said. I think what Harmonel actually said was he leaned over and said, "That's actually pretty good for a human."
Probably. Yeah.
I'm in favor of this retroactive changing.
Yeah.
Retcon.
Yeah, I think he's a little dim in the headlights, as it were.
Can we do a perception check to see if he's actually as stupid as he seems?
I mean, has he really seemed that stupid?
He definitely
He-
seems a bit.
I think it's just the voice you're doing is a little.
Okay. Well, yeah, make a perception check to see if he has fucking. Yeah, see if you can count his
If he got
chromosomes.
kicked, if he got kicked in the head by a horse. Oh, I just did it in the wrong chat. Whoops. I got an 8.
Yeah, so no, he seems normal to you. Yeah, there's no, he has all the right chromosomes and like, also like, there's no like horseshoe imprint on his forehead, which I would assume is the only way that you would know if somebody was kicked in the head.
I was getting the vibe that like he's a good painter, but he's a bit of a savant. But I think it's
I
just
mean-
the voice you were doing.
I mean, he's good, but I am better. That's all thing that matters.
We get it. You're better, Harmonel. Let's just.
I mean, he
let's
has a
move
point.
on.
He's not wrong. He he's conceited and he's a bit arrogant. And he's kind of a dick, but he's not wrong.
So do you guys want to go back to that guy who we just interrogated? You want to go back to his parents' bakery and buy some bread? It's probably about
Yeah.
time now for the dough.
You're not gonna ask him anything
Yeah.
more? You just think he's retarded?
Okay. Okay.
I mean, like, did you see a girl with a scar? Can like that this bald guy?
yeah. Yeah, so I put my arm around him and I say, look, buddy, I'm looking for someone who's very important to me. Omeone I haven't seen in a long time.
Your
And I
father?
heard that she was No. I heard that she was in this prison from old Commander Evander. And I want to know if you
He
have
is a
any
sergeant.
information on her. Okay, that's fine. So, would you happen to know anything about a prisoner named Leah? A girl with a bit of a scar and a tattoo near her eye?
As soon as you say scar, his eyes kind of widen and he goes, yes, and he reaches into the backpack that's laying next to his easel and he pulls out a sketchbook and like a piece of like graphite and he starts drawing on it and then he turns it around and he shows you a picture of the scar.
Oh,
I look
okay.
at it. I look at it and I'm silent. It's her.
It's like,
And this guy is also a savant, but I need a moment. I walk down to the mud flats.
so Varys is
Well,
walking
no, hold
away.
on. There's like a 60-foot castle wall.
He's going to cry there, or what the fuck is he going to
Yeah,
do?
I'm basically gonna sit by that which street is that? Directly left. I can't
Ignorance
read it. It's so small.
Alley, Bliss Street, and then there's also
I walked
Westwall
down-
Street
Yeah.
along that. That's
The one
wall.
left, I walk straight
Bliss.
left from the Shrines of Nature, and I go to that little tower circle right there, and I just kind of
Yeah.
sit down.
Okay, that's the
So-
Tower of Luck.
Ooh.
Tower of Luck.
Yep,
So Varys is getting lucky.
it's the Temple of Timora, the goddess of luck.
I'll tell old Eddie that I think he has seen Varys's friend, and I'll ask him if he has any idea what happened to her when she was moved, or if she was moved, as it were.
I think I saw her in the holding cell.
Yeah,
Are
we
you
know
telling
that.
me he's not supposed to be mentally disabled? I don't know.
Seriously, I think that's just a car.
I think okay, well, he's okay. I guess I am playing him a bit slow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
so she
shucks,
was in the
mister, I
holding
think
cell.
I saw him in the holding cell.
So she was in the holding cell, but then
Yeah,
she
that's
was
something that we know.
right. What happened then?
Well, and then she wasn't. No. She got moved out with the rest of them.
Two?
The rest of whom?
The ones in the cell.
Oh God. Do you know who moved them, Eddie?
Edmund.
Mr.
My
Munn.
name is Edmund.
Edmund. Apologies.
That's
My
okay.
Deepest apologies.
We all make
Do you know
mistakes. What's
who-
your name, friend? Mistakes are like art. Everyone's makes them more beautiful.
I'm gonna give a look to Harminal to shut the hell up before he says something here. Because I can see, I can feel.
I can hear the
racism,
gears turning in his mind right now. Yeah.
the racism and the art superiority. I'm just gonna look and be like, calm yourself. Say, my name is Vera Edmund. Do you know who took her and the other prisoners and who moved them?
Well, they're moved out. Well, like all of them. Well, like most, like by the guards.
Which guards?
Well, I don't know. Who was ever on duty?
Who would know who was on duty?
I don't know. The shift captain probably. That's who sets the schedules. I think. I was just a
Okay.
private.
Vera will thank Edmund for his
But I
assistance
left
and then stop listening to whatever he's saying.
because there was a bad culture fit on account of everybody having a negative attitude and being kind of condescending.
And
And
then Vera's gonna go down to
I
the
think that
Tower of
honestly
Luck
they just didn't like me.
to
And
round up
and
berries.
and
And I will go to the bakery and buy some bread
okay.
and start to sell the painting.
And what?
And then try to sell the painting to his father.
Okay, so you go and get bread, and so you know the bakery is open now, and then the old
Yeah.
man is sitting behind the counter, and he's kneading some more dough.
Yeah.
He says, "Hello, son.
Top
What
of
can
the
I do
morning
for
to
you?"
you.
What?
Top of the morning, I'd like some bread.
Okay. We sell bread here. What kind do you want?
What is the blackest you have?
The what?
The most black. The most black.
We have a
The most
dark
black bread.
Jewish pumpernickel rye.
The blackest bread you have is Jewish pumpernickel.
And then also, if you want, I could burn some toast for you.
Come on, bring me some pumpernickel bread.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
And
goes
I
in the
take out the
back.
painting I drew from my backpack and all that stuff.
The
And
one painting, yeah.
and while he is there, say, while at it, would you like to purchase this wonderful painting?
He doesn't look. He kind of glances at it. And he goes, "No, I'll get your bread."
And it's truly exquisite. How do I
Like a
put it?
really good painting, isn't it?
Son,
He had like a 24 on it or something
I'm
stupid
blind.
like
Oof.
that.
Okay then.
Yeah, so he
May I-
brings you your pumpernickel and he says,
May I describe the
"One
painting
silver."
for you? So may I describe the painting for you?
"If it pleases you, son."
Is he gonna try to sell this to a blind man?
Nah, I think that's too much.
Now,
no.
if you can sell a painting to a blind man, what does that say about you? Like that's an accomplishment.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So I try my
Damn, I
best to
should've been
describe
there.
him the painting.
Okay. Let's get a roll for that. Let's do
Yes.
deception.
Yeah, I was gonna say deception or performance or persuasion or something like that.
Let's
Okay,
do
that's a 0.
performance or deception, either one.
I mean,
But
both
they're
are 0 because they're charisma based. So.
Yeah. So yeah.
But
Okay,
what
with
do you
the
do,
He got a 6. He got
So
a
it's
6.
good to go with.
He actually put in general, not gameplay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
he
that
he listens to you
Right.
politely, and then when you get
But
done,
it's
he
important.
says, "Sorry, son. Sorry. What? Sorry, son." I had to get the voice back. You gotta get. I got it.
I'm
You got
deaf.
Sorry, is it what?
Yeah, I'm deaf too, son. No.
Yeah, so I
Wait.
fetch him.
No,
Okay,
no,
so I fetch him the one silver. and then-
he tells you that he's not interested, and but he slides the bread towards you and like it's wrapped in paper.
Okay, so I give him the 1 silver that you wanted for it.
How's my son?
So have a nice day.
Have you seen my grandson?
Edmund,
Yes.
is your grandson? He is in the shrines of nature.
Okay, he's a good boy.
Yes.
Isn't that the guy that told us he was in the Shrines of Nature an hour ago?
Yeah, he's
He's
did-
not there.
Does he like any chromosomes? How does he look like?
Yeah.
I've never been able to count them. My eyesight is bad.
The slow apple does not fall very far from the slow tree.
All right, so are me and Vara meeting at the Tower of Luck right now? She's finding me.
I
What's
think we're having
happening?
sex. I think
No,
we're
no.
having.
You guys are having sex.
I'm actually, when you come up to me, I monologue to you about how.
So I go and find these 2 guys in the Tower of Luck, like the drunkard and the she-elf.
Okay, so what are you monologuing about, Greg?
Oh, I'm like, I was never one much for religion, especially not any goddess of luck. Didn't have much. I just started explaining how the woman I'm looking for was a fellow slave like me, and I've been looking for her since I was sold many years ago.
By Vara's family or what?
No, we don't sell slaves.
No, I basically am just having like a little bit of a sad moment and just basically just like fucking pouring my heart out to some random person.
So Harmonel comes over halfway through that though, and hears then he hears the part about you saying you were sold, and he immediately says, "What, by Vera's family?" Because he has no idea how to read any social situation at all.
I mean, with innate with wisdom, you don't have a lot of common
No,
sense.
no, I know. I love it. It's just like no tact at all. Just no impulse control either. Like
he's
like,
just fucking throwing himself at people.
there's no difference between thinking and speech for him.
Yeah.
You got a negative modifier in wisdom. Holy shit.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
that is But
I
dude,
mean,
he's incredibly dexterous.
This just sounds like he gives great handies.
Yeah, but he doesn't know he doesn't know when to give them. You know.
Yeah.
All right, so is there anywhere to get food near the Tower of Luck?
Wait,
I brought you.
Harmonel not bring us food?
I mean, I have this pumpernickel bread, so he has that. Okay, you can eat that. You.
Wait. Did he get enough bread for all 3 of us? Or
I mean, he
just
got
for himself?
he got like a full loaf of bread. So
Oh,
So-
cool.
This might be crossing a line, but with all of his racism, is Harmonel okay with Jew bread?
well, listen,
Oh my
it's
God.
I mean,
Jews
don't
hold
exist
on. No,
in,
no, it's Elvish pumpernickel.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Their little retcon there for you.
There we go. I was gonna say.
Okay, in the D&D universe, the elves invented pumpernickel bread. That's canon now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The elves basically are Jews. I mean, come on. Like, it's,
Well,
what did you say? I draw my weapon to Vara.
Alright,
let's see.
alright.
So there's some like there's nothing like nice nearby, but there's a couple like dirty spoons.
Oh no, is he offering to split the bread with us?
Why not?
Is that what he said? Okay,
Yeah.
then we're chilling. Then we don't need to. And
Yeah.
I tell him I'll get lunch. How about that?
Seems fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm a good boy, although
Yeah.
erratic.
Yeah, but
Harmonel-
it's Ramadan though, so.
Oh my god. All right.
And when is the
So-
Great Land?
Yeah.
So we got Edmund Exley, we got William Castigan. There's still Jack Vincennes at the Castle Ward. There's still Sir Gay Illustrad, and there's Oliver Keenan. But
I mean, let's get the Russian first.
he's not Russian. His name is Sergei Illustrad.
Sergei Illustrad.
He's
So
nice.
you
he's
guys
a
you guys recognize by the sound of his name that he's probably a Rashimi,
All right.
What?
a Rashomon, somebody from Rashomon. It's a region.
Uh-huh.
They are.
really-
If you roll a history check,
They're homosexuals.
Who do you want to roll the history check?
Harmonel.
Oh, it's gonna
Plus,
be bad.
what modified do I add in history? Does it have a separate one?
Zero.
Probably
You got a
0 for
zero.
you. Let's be honest.
Me and you would both have 0. I don't have. I
All
don't
right,
have
so
Kilo's
you are
character sheet.
aware that they are a matriarchal magitocracy. So they're ruled by magicocracy.
heard.
Yeah. So they're ruled by female witches, basically,
With Cox.
with cocks. Yeah.
God.
Futanari witches.
I think that's a paradox, but it works for me. Definitely works for a car.
Wow.
But so of those 3, who's closest to us? Like I don't know like the whole city layout. There's Zephyr's Perch. There's the House of Fine
Yeah,
Carvers. And
Zephyr's
there's
Perch is
Reveille's
over
Elegant
here. The House of
Hardware.
Carvers is like down here, and then let's see. And then the other one, the Reveille's haberdashery thing, is like all the way down here.
So we want to probably save Reveille's haberdashery for last
Yeah.
if we're going through all of them at once. So what was closer between Zephyr's Perch and the House of Fine Carvers?
Fine carvers.
Roughly how far of a walk is that? Like an hour plus?
It's not that bad. Let's see.
So you guys want to just go there because it's closest? It's kind of on the way.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, fuck
Sure.
it. We're going after Jack Vincennes. I don't really.
Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, that's what it is. It was Jack the Ripper. You're so smart.
Mm.
All right, let's see. It's I just remembered I have a distance thing. Yeah, it's a 20-minute walk.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you walk 20 minutes over to Zephyr's Zephyr's Post.
Yeah.
Which it's got it's a 2-story building that's had like another like couple stories of a tower built onto it, where you see like colorful birds roosting in the windows.
Colorful birds. I thought this was a hawk place.
Yeah, colorful hawks.
Very nice.
I'll show you my colorful hawk.
Yeah. Oh, Greg. So
So-
you yeah, it's in Troll Skull Alley. So you go into it, and it's just this long alley of like business places and other assorted areas.
It's like that little area from Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly.
first one.
Diagon Alley.
Yeah.
And you
Alright.
also recognize this as the place where the Silent Shield is.
Hmm.
What is the Silent Shield?
It's the Silent Shield is it's this one right here, and that's the tavern where you met Evander.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mhm.
so do we want to go into House of Fine Carvers?
That's the Zephyr Post that you're at.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Zephyr. Yeah.
All right.
Alright, so you
Zephyr's
go in,
Perch.
and inside there's just like a waiting area, and then a counter with a couple of places for like clerks or receptionists or whatever. 3 of which are closed. And then in the last one, there's a woman sitting in a chair, like filing her nails.
Mm.
So do we go up to her and say, we're looking for whatever the fuck his name was. We're looking for Jack Vincennes or Vincennes. No, wait, sorry. No, we're looking for Oliver Keenan, former sergeant in the city guard.
Who's that, honey?
He works here.
Does he?
Apparently. I mean,
What do you want with
That's
him?
what our information says, lady.
Well,
Now tell us
who,
where the hell he is.
who are you?
Doesn't
She hasn't
matter
she
who I
hasn't
am.
looked up at all, by the way.
Can I?
mm.
All right, so now I'm getting pissed. because this is the closest I've been in years to seeing my love. So I smack down my hand
Same.
on the table.
Okay.
And I say, listen to me, look at me when I talk, when I talk to you.
All right, roll intimidation.
Wow. This is getting a little thick.
He
Stop.
says to his child.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
I got a 16.
Okay, so yeah, so she jerks upright and like drops the nail file on the ground, and then like looks at you for the first time, and she goes, what was that again?"
I'm looking for a man who I was told works here. Oliver
Jack.
Keenan.
Wait, was
Do you know him?
I feel like you want everybody to be Jack Vincent's.
Everyone
Oh, Ollie! He's in the back.
Very good then.
Exactly.
Great, we're gonna go see him now.
He's off in 6 hours.
Well, we're gonna see him now.
You
Thank
can't go in the back. That's private.
Who cares?
The
Harmon will
security
look.
will care.
What?
I tell her, look, this is of great importance.
Well,
So I give her my 4 silvers and tell her this
So-
should be enough for her trouble.
you put it on the table, and then she like looks around conspiratorially, and then like slides it back to herself, and then pockets it, and then she says, "He'll be on his lunch break in 30 minutes, and I'll send him out here."
Okay. I feel like we
Good
should
enough.
maybe should have let Harmon use his dexterity on her.
Do
Ugh.
what?
Well, he could still try to use his dexterity to take it from her afterwards. But
Ugh.
Should I steal the money you gave here?
I think he's
Oh.
saying more sexual things than that, I'm afraid.
no, that's not what I was saying.
Does she look good at least?
That's what I was saying.
How does she look?
Well, first of all, she's human. No,
Yeah,
she looks. I mean, she looks like
But does she look
So
elvish?
she looks like I get what are the, I don't know how you describe those girls that like they're like just caked on makeup and big nails. Like
So, bitches.
yeah. I guess. But
Gross.
that's the kind of thing she is, but like a 15th century version of that.
For some
fuck
reason,
that.
I'm just
No,
Spends
that.
an inordinate amount of time on her body. Like just well not on her
For some
body, but like on
reason-
her on like, you know, makeup and nails and hair and like primping.
the
Okay.
attitude you're giving me for her. I'm just picturing like Natasha Leggero.
Don't know her.
No,
Yeah,
she's
dude, how it
just a
is.
famous comedian.
No, okay, let's move on.
I'm picturing Mom Carr.
Wow, what a horrible thing to say. All right, so you wait 30 minutes, and then at the end of the 30 minutes, a man, average height guy with a pale skin and blonde hair, comes out of the back office, and as the door opens, the more astute observer can see like several well-armed security officers in the back, and then the door shuts and he comes out and out through the reception area, and he comes out into the waiting area where you guys are, and he says, "Let's make this quick. I'm missing my lunch for this. Who are you people?"
Harmindil of the House of Indervel. Now you tell us. Now, come on, speak up.
Who are you people?
I think you
shit
already know
myself.
who I am if you're having me pulled out of work. They said you were asking before me by name. What's this about?
Yeah.
I thought I left work in good standing. What's going on?
Vera, if you'd like to do your thing.
So, he said he thought he left work in good standing, right?
Yeah.
So Vera leans in and says, "Well, the sergeant is concerned that you didn't do what he wanted you to with the prisoners. What did you do with the prisoners?"
He looks at you and then scoffs and says, "I'm the sergeant. What is this about, really?"
Wait, what?
Commander Evander.
Am I that drunk? Is he the sergeant?
Yes.
He was also a sergeant. He was also a sergeant, but so was Evander. I think they were equal rank.
Yes.
Okay. I missed that. Then whoever's above the sergeant is what I meant to say.
Look, we've been sent by someone who's just looking into some irregularities involving some prisoners
Someone?
and former members of the city watch. I'm looking for a woman that was being held prisoner there. It's of great importance to me, and I would like to know if you have any information on her whereabouts or the whereabouts of the prisoners in general.
He
I'm
looks at you
ignorant.
suspiciously and says, "I don't know. Who are you working for? What's this? I don't. How do I know I can trust you?"
I'm working for a man named Evander,
The commander.
the commander.
He looks at you and he goes, "What? The sergeant?
Yes.
What's that got to do with anything? He's just a sergeant."
So
Yeah.
just why you?
Yeah. Yes, but he's investigating some corruption going on within the department, and
He's
we would like your help.
he's IA.
On whose authority?
Harmony, you want to say on our authority and slap him around? I'm afraid to roll the dice.
Look, I don't want to fight with you. I know this might seem very irregular, but it is of great importance to me that you give us any help you can. We were not given the entirety of the information revolving these cases, but we just know that it's something that Evander was somewhat frightened by and wanted some outside help in dealing with. Did you get that?
Outside. Did you get that?
I'm just,
He's your stenographer or something. You got all that, honey?
yeah, well, I'm just because it was like 3 seconds, 4 seconds of complete silence. Like,
he needs a moment to digest.
Yeah.
He says, like in a little lower voice, he says, "I don't really feel comfortable talking about anything that happened at my old job."
How come?
wait, what was the name of the tavern we went to? That's like in the same area.
Silent Shield.
Silent Shield, yeah.
Can I whisper over to him and ask him if he want to meet us at the Silent Shield when he gets off work?
He make a persuasion check.
You got +5 on that, right?
Probably.
25. Holy shit.
Nat 22.
Jeez.
He looks over his shoulder at the lady who's now filing her nails again, and just unconcernedly.
Mhm.
And he says, "Okay, I get off in 5 hours.
Oh.
How will I
All right, so what time is it right now?
get a room?"
Get into a room.
He said, "Well, it's let's see, so it's like 7."
AM.
Yes.
Wait, what time is it right now?
7
a.m. still?
a.m.
It's only 7 a.m. Are you shitting me?
Eastern Standard Time.
Oh. It's later for us then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, for Greg
Us.
it's still.
Wow.
My character just doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
were-
that's
And aren't you guys?
Doesn't really
elves have
affect
something-
time zones, Greg, but okay.
Don't elves have something where they don't have to sleep as much?
Yeah, Trey.
Well, I'm
half
half elf, so I don't
half
get
elves
that.
don't though. You gotta sleep
Yeah.
like a normie.
Yeah.
And
Get on me.
like I only need to do 4 hours, I think, as an
Yep.
elf.
Yeah.
And you
but
spend
we
the rest
we
like
also
doing
don't
like
sleep.
a American Psycho style
Yeah.
routine.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay, so you're gonna go to Silento Shieldo.
What?
Della Silento de Shieldo.
Oh.
No,
Shield?
no,
Yeah.
no hablo inglés.
Wait, do we have- Wait, he said he'll meet with us there in like 5 hours, right? At,
Yeah.
like,
Well, so yeah, so
at-
that's
at
true. So
noon?
yeah, yeah,
we have time to go elsewhere and then go back and meet with him, right?
That's true.
Yeah, let's go. Let's
And
go
did
to
he say we need to
Cass.
get a room to meet with him, or?
Yes, he did say get a room, and it wasn't in like the sexual sense like Kilo implied it was.
So do we
I
have
think it
time? Do we
was.
have time to meet up with Jack Vincenz or whatever
Vincenz?
and
Yeah.
Sergey before and make it back there in 5 hours?
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
So do we want to meet up with old Jackie Jack now?
JJ.
Yeah. JJ.
Yeah.
Well, JV.
Nah, it's JJ.
JJ.
Maybe his middle name's like John. Jack John Vincenz.
Well, it's the name of Kevin Spacey's character from LA Confidential.
Hmm.
Named
So-
after Kevin Spacey, so he's probably highly sus.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're gonna watch him like you're gonna walk in on him like
You're gonna,
groping
like,
a 15-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Alright.
you're gonna go to the House of the Fine Carvers.
What the fuck are those sound effects?
That's the sound
Well-
of the camera moving quickly.
While
God.
we're walking, Vera's gonna sneak into a side alley for like 30 seconds to pee. And now she's running off.
I am also gonna go pee pee,
Oh,
but
good
I'm not
luck.
gonna run off because I'm not a fucking coward.
Wait, are we taking a couple minute break?
Sure.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Right. Is everybody gone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. We're waiting for Card to finish his poo poo.
Oh, I'm back.
Mhm.
Okay, good.
But I think Kilo went to pee pee.
I'm back.
Gag.
I think Gag went to pee pee poo poo.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, to Varys's so Vera comes out of the alley where she peed, and then to Varys's extreme jealousy has a beer in her hand.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Good that you remind me that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Went to pee
Yeah.
in an alley. Doesn't have a beer. Comes back having peed with a beer. Nah, kid. I ain't falling for that one. Not again. Not again.
Yeah, happens.
Yeah, and Haminil also has opened some alcoholic beverage.
I have,
Uzo?
I have. I'm about to open my second beer.
Nice.
You're American, your beer is water.
It's also the middle of the day, dude. What the hell?
It's 5 p.m.
And like, what beer do you have in America that is not water?
I don't know.
Microbrews. Always microbrew.
I mean, if I wanted to get fucking trashed, I'd drink liquor.
Yeah.
I want to get a buzz. I don't want to get wasted.
Mm.
If I wanted to get wasted, I would fucking buy like a $7 liter of vodka, you know,
Ugh.
and just drink
Yeah.
that straight, you know? Like
Ugh.
that's yeah.
So gross.
I know. Yeah.
It's hot.
See, back when I was like back when I would drink like yeah, like a fucking fifth of whiskey a day, I'd just buy the cheapest thing I could.
Oh, why?
That's the spirit.
Because I wanted to get really, really drunk, and I didn't want to pay a lot of money.
Even when I was drinking cheap whiskey, that was still Jameson at least. Come on,
But, like,
man.
Are we continue now?
No. We're gonna talk about
We're gonna talk
PO
about
back.
previous habits.
About what beer did Hamilil get? What beer did Vara get?
Yep, exactly. All right, so
Vara got a classic deep water. Is that what it's called? Water deep. Classic water deep beer, a Bayreuther.
Wait,
What?
she got a Deepwater Horizon.
I got some Elvis beer called Jupiler.
Ooh.
wait, are we
that's not
at?
Elvis
Where
Show.
are we right now?
You are in the castle.
Yes.
Deepwater Horizon.
Belgium is now Elvis Cannon.
So, yeah, that sure. So you went to the Castle Ward, which is the nicest part of Waterdeep.
Is
Wonderful.
it actually nice, or is it just the nicest part of a shit town?
It's actually nice. No, Waterdeep is a pretty nice city.
Oh.
It's just the Field Ward. Field Ward is just the bad.
The
part.
slums, basically.
Yeah, it's the slums. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're in the Castle Ward, albeit the edge of the Castle Ward.
Oh, okay. So may I, while we are in the castle world, may I go to the Seldarin and leave an offering?
So you go to Seldarin and leave an offering while Varys and Vera.
Maybe are there some good-looking elven maids serving as clerics or preachers?
Yeah, let's see. Let's do a perception check. Let's see if you spot any high elves.
That look good,
Well, are you also looking for high elf too?
of course.
Okay, I assume so. I know that's why you didn't say anything.
And a 6. That's not going to get us far.
You do not. No, there's actually no elves there at all, as far as you can see. You
What the
think
fuck?
you actually see, you spot one for a second, but then you realize it's a half elf,
Yeah.
and you're just like you feel ashamed for even thinking it was an elf for a second.
I mean, what are they doing to our gods, these humans and those half-elves?
Dude, people.
I mean, isn't it trendy?
Hey, wait. Are we with him when he does this?
No,
No.
you,
have walked on.
dude, like it's like there's like
I was
white
about snack.
Minnesotans that are like devout is like Muslims, you
Yeah.
know.
It
Okay.
happens.
Or Jews. So it's like, you know, that kind of shit happens. Maybe they're just like, yeah, elves are actually, you know, they're doing it right.
The superior race, exactly.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you.
You know, you don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah. So in a way, you should actually be respecting those guys more than an elf.
Yeah. Okay. So they are. So they are the
No.
Edain in my hierarchy. They're not middlemen. So
Yeah.
Well,
it's not
I
that
think
bad.
they're at the bottom, but they're a bottom feeder that you can make use of. You know.
Yeah. There you
They're
go.
bootlicker.
A bottom you can make use of
Yeah.
by Nathan Wood.
That's the spirit.
It's like
Yeah.
that sounds like what you name a children's book that teaches you how to potty train. A bottom you can make use of.
Yeah. Okay. And what Nav posted now on the Discord server?
That's great. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not looking. What did I miss?
Okay, so you go up to the house of the Fine Carvers, Varys.
So I assume I rejoin the two lads after I leave my offering there.
You'll rejoin them in a couple minutes. Yeah. Well, in a minute. Yeah. Because are you guys waiting for him to catch up with you before you go up to the door?
No, I'm not waiting for him to go to church. Fuck that noise.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's yeah. That's when you put it like that. Yeah, man, I get that. Yeah. Okay.
Like,
So
he's
you
going
guys
church
walk
on a
up to the
weekday, he
door
can do it
and
on his own damn time.
yeah, the door is made of is like it's very finely carved wood.
Ooh,
Um,
nice.
and there's pillars holding the awning up, and each of those is a beautifully carved like sort of like a totem pole
Wait,
of
what?
various
I thought
like
you said
important people's faces.
I thought you said it was beautiful, but it's a totem pole of important people's faces. This
Well,
seems
it's
really
well
weird.
carved rather than like aesthetically beautiful. It's more of like a look what
Oh,
we can
okay.
do kind of thing.
Okay. So well carved kitsch. Very
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Sort of like
Yeah.
when if you like were to make a marble statue of like a penis tenting a sheet, like it would be
Oh my god, that is so awesome.
like it would be aesthetically beautiful, but it would also be like I'm not really sure why you would have done that other than to show you can. So,
Okay,
yeah.
continue. Yeah.
And then the next thing you see a penis tenting a sheet carved out of wood. No. So there's a large door knocker on the middle of the door. It's in two parts that come apart when the door opens
Uh-huh.
because it's double doors, but it's in the center of the door.
So
So
I
it makes
assume I have rejoined them now.
yes.
Oh.
So sure, yes. So as you make a big knock on the door, and then after a couple minutes, somebody comes to the door and opens the door, and it's an old dwarf with
Oh.
long braided white hair and a long braided white beard, and he says, "What can I do you for?"
Top of the morning to you.
Is he speaking? He's speaking common tongue.
Yes, because you're
Okay.
yeah.
Top of the morning to you.
Yeah. I don't know
Is
about
that like? Are you like doing a thing because you're taller than him? Is that top of the morning to you?
Oh yeah. He says he says what can
It's
I do you
double-
for, lads?
How goes it, brother? I yell back at him.
It's a good
We're
morning.
looking-
Good morning to carve.
We're looking for an apprentice here named Jack Vincenz. working-
Young Jack.
We're working with a former associate of his in the city guard, and we just like
I'm
to
gonna-
talk to him for a few
actually-
minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
That works?
So as soon as you
enough.
mention the guard, the watch, or rather, his face gets really stern and he says, "Now, young Jack's put that all behind him. You keep your nose out of young Jack's business. You hear? This is a guild
Yeah.
hall.
Can
You
I-
can't
can
come
I
in here
attempt-
nosing around."
Can I?
Wait. While you're talking about since it's a guild hall, I take out that painting I made in the morning and then I try to sell that to him.
He just ignores you.
Can I just say, ignore my associate over here. I really don't know him that well. I would like just to take a moment. Look, we have no interest in getting poor young Jack involved in any funny business. We just want a few minutes of his time. We ourselves are not even members of the city guard. We're just contractors who have just been asked to ask around
Contractors,
about
a
few
convenient
jobs.
narrative, young man.
Sounds really dicey.
Look, I have the most respect for what you do here, and I have no interest in having any sort of negative impact on young Jack's life.
You like what we do here?
Oh, for sure.
Name 5 kinds of wood.
Pine wood tree, oak wood tree.
Hickory,
That's 3.
palm,
Apple wood tree.
yeah, that's 5.
Maple, oak, pine, ebony.
He looks at you and he goes, you know your trees, lads.
Of course.
Oh,
Do you
of
lads
course, I have
respect
great
wood?
respect.
Vera leans towards him and whispers, "When we have to."
You're a bit young for me, lass.
No. Well, God, she just strikes out everywhere.
Stop hitting on people 8 times your age.
You're perfect.
Look, then I look at him again. I say, ignore my other associate here as well. I don't know her that well. But would it be okay if I just spent a couple minutes talking to young Jack?
He looks you up and down. Make a
Do I have to roll for it?
persuasion roll with advantage, Greg.
How old is this guy? I'm like almost 200 years old.
Make a perception check.
I got 14.
Okay.
And then nine.
Hey, Lily. Good girl. Good girl.
Dude, the way you talk to your cat is so funny. It's
Good
like,
girl.
Yeah.
Hey,
I do the
dear.
same thing, but it's just so funny in the middle of the
Hello.
campaign to switch.
All right. So,
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
okay. Wait. So,
I got a 14.
yeah,
on
yeah,
my
yeah.
roll.
So Vera, you need to roll to see how old he is.
Hold up, you're trying to seduce a dwarf now to undermine our race blood, or what
She's
the
just
fuck
trying
are
to
you
see how old he is. Okay, so yeah, with the 14, he looks you up. He looks you up and down, and he goes, "All right, lad, you can come and wait in the waiting room for him. I'll bring him out to you, but you can't go in the guild hall itself. It's against regulations, and I won't break that for no man."
Sounds good to me.
Lily hates when I talk to people.
So we were just sitting quietly in the waiting room.
Yep. So Greg.
So how long do we have to wait in the waiting
Well,
room?
so first
Did
of
he say?
all, only Varys is being allowed inside.
So I go up to the dwarf and say, okay, I can give you this wonderful painting for free. You're going to let me in with that half elf.
He looks at it and he just scoffs and he goes, Paint's a poor man's game. It's all about
You
wood.
should-
And
should have-
if you touch wood with paint, you're no friend of mine, lad.
Well, wait. When he says that, can I say to the dwarf, it is important to note that painting was actually made on paper, which is made from wood.
Who said it was paper and it was not papyrus or something like that?
I mean, it's I think it's parchment, so
Isn't parchment made out of wood still?
I think so.
So I'll tell him.
I'm gonna be
that
honest
man-
with you. I don't think this dwarf has thought about it that far.
I still want to say it to him.
Parchment
I
is
still
from
want to say it.
animal skin.
Is it? Oh, it is.
Yep.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, parchment's not made out of wood?
Nope.
No.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Animal head usually.
Wow. You learn something new every day.
Bread real thin.
What a trip.
Yeah.
I want to skin an animal for paper.
Wow.
yo, Lily, get over here. All right, so could I, while I'm waiting, could I ask them to go? Because isn't the other place really close?
Yeah, it is. Well, it is. Yeah.
They're both in Castlewood, aren't they?
Yep.
Did you guys want to go and check that out while I wait?
What do you think,
Check out
Carmel? You want to leave this half blood here alone?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
I just was being, what the fuck?
wait. Are you getting up in arms about me being racist now? Come on, dude.
No, I'm confused now. What happened?
So-
I'm waiting to meet with Jack, but Sergey is really close nearby. So if you guys wanted to do that while I wait to meet this guy, you probably could.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. He's a COD. It's a club.
All
Okay.
right.
So,
What kind of club? I'm worried.
well, wait.
I mean, it's a club for Sergey.
It's Sergey Illustrad lives with his wife, who works at Reveille's Elegant Hardware.
Yep.
He
All right.
works-
So
he lives
yeah,
with his
it's
wife.
literally just like, so you are here, and it's like a couple minute walk down. It's like right down here.
Okay. Yes.
Uh,
Well, Hawkman.
The Hawkman is a giant statue. It is one of the guardian statues of Waterdeep, and when the
I am
city is
aware.
threatened, it becomes animated to protect the city.
Cool.
Like 2D or 3D animated?
Huh?
2D or 3D animated?
I'm not even gonna give that a response. I don't think you deserved one. All right, so the house is there's it's 2 stories, and then there's a business entrance, which is the Rebele is elegant headwear.
Mhm.
And then underneath it in small lettering is and haberdashery.
What the haberdashery? One of those things I see like signs and I don't know what they mean.
You what?
What is a haberdashery?
It's it's a place that sells hats and clothing accessories,
Oh, okay.
like ties and like belt buckle and hat.
Oh shit. Shit you
Everything
don't need.
associated with clothes, but not actually the main clothes.
Well, of course not.
Not actually the things you need, just
Yeah,
things to go
exactly.
with things
Yeah.
you need. Okay. Okay.
So
Right.
yeah, so there's a business entrance, and then there's also like around the side of the building there's there's like a door as well.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go through the door, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we can go there.
Which door?
Wait. What?
There's a
the
There's
one-
a door to go to the end of the business, and there's one around the back as well.
The main door, I'd say.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the back door is intriguing, but I think we should get consent first.
Ugh. Consent. I'll have to try that one. Okay, so you go into the business, and there's a bell above the door, and it goes ding 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 when you go in. And there's like a 16, 17-year-old kid, male,
Race?
5'9", human, maybe half elf. It's hard to tell these days. Anyway, he's standing behind the counter, and he goes, "Hello, how can I help you?"
We're looking for some Sergey. You know that guy?
Some Sergey?
Yes.
Oh, that's me boss.
Who is thy boss?
What?
Sergey. That's what we just said.
Sergey's me boss.
Oh, very nice. Where is your boss?
He's upstairs. He's home with his wife. It's their
Very good.
anniversary.
Wait,
I'm watching the
upstairs
shop
is
for
the
him.
home? Oh, is the home and the shop the same place, basically?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so
Well,
I don't
thanks.
ask permission. I go upstairs regardless. So
Well, we have to go outside, right?
Well, there's another door as well behind at the back of the haberdashery. But
Okay.
so Harwell, you walk up to the door and it's locked, and the boy goes, "Hey, you can't go up there. I'll get the guards.
why can't I go up there?
That's private property.
Seriously, dude.
That's their house.
Okay.
Where are you
okay,
from?"
Seriously. Basic laws. Like,
Amon, I will fetch you 5 silver that you're going to let us up, okay?
No.
Try to sell him your painting.
No, I will bribe him.
Sir, I think you should probably leave.
Can't I
Yeah,
bribe the kids?
I'm already out the door.
He's not open to the bribing.
You want a cool painting for free if you're going to let me up?
Sir, I think I should get security.
Should he can he roll to see if that attempt works trying to sell the painting?
No.
No, I
you
will give him
No,
the painting. In
I don't
exchange to get
believe in
upstairs.
letting people roll for things that are not possible.
No, I mean, I will give him the painting and then I can go upstairs.
No.
Like,
You
he needs
you've
a
made
nat
the offer
20 for-
very clear. Like That's not. There's no confusion surrounding what the offer is.
I mean, the kid may be dumb and can't understand. Okay, but anyways, I might as well leave.
Oh, jeez.
Okay,
This
so
man does not take no for an answer.
Well, hold on. So the only thing you've tried is breaking and entering,
yeah.
and you go, all right. Well, my hands are tied. I guess that's it.
Why
I
don't
mean,
you-
wait. Can't we climb through the wall and enter through the window?
Jeez.
What is
In broad
wrong
daylight?
with you?
in broad daylight?
Yeah, 18 wisdom.
So,
You're great.
Varys take Harmon by the shoulder and say, "I think we should go outside and try their home door."
That's lame, but fair.
That's lame, but
Boring, but all right. I mean, yeah.
Wait, what are your alignments again? Harmonel is neutral and Vara is chaotic neutral.
I
feel like
assumed
you gotta
Harmony
switch
was
those.
chaotic evil.
Harmon's chaotic idiot.
I'm not chaotic evil. Come on.
I feel like you gotta switch them. I feel like she's more neutral and he's more chaotic neutral.
Narf says that painting does not grant her access to places anymore.
No.
People these
Why?
days.
Why anymore? Why anymore?
Well, I added that part. I paraphrased the
That's
Narvish,
really good.
but yeah. I mean, but I assume back in the day you could just paint your own access card. Like you'd paint an FBI badge, and they're just like, "Well, I don't know. That looks good enough to me. I can't look it up on the internet, obviously." So
I mean that's a really good painting. It was like a 20 something.
no, it's a
24.
it's a really good painting. He's a very bad salesman.
Yeah.
He needs like an agent or somebody like to like, and also like an appropriate venue, and not just like ambushing people in their stores.
Okay, then. So
Take
let's
this
try the front
painting
door.
and-
You know Da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa to bribe the guy 2 streets down to let him into the attic so he could steal some stuff.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, I like that Harmon's trying to sell the painting as like a prelude to B&E.
All right, so
Yeah.
so anyway, you go back around to the back where the door is, and you knock on the door.
Yeah.
And after a couple seconds, hold on, let me turn the page here. So the person who is presumably Sergei's wife answers the door, and she's got a round face, and she got like rosy cheeks, and she smiles at you, and she says,
She's human.
"Oh, hello. What can I do for you?"
So I have a wonderful painting. Would you like to buy it?
Damn it! I was gonna
Salesman? No solicitors, please.
I'm not the
Oh.
salesman. I am the artist.
Oh, that's quaint.
That's quaint.
Is that why you've come
Anyway.
today?
Well,
We're in the
yes
middle
and
of
no.
it's my anniversary today. I'm having tea with my husband.
Come on, Violet, speak up.
Wait, you're having tea for your anniversary? But we have this beautiful painting that your husband specifically commissioned for you for your anniversary. We'd love to come in and
He
present it
did
to you.
not. Sergey,
He
that
did.
scamp!
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
come right up. Come right up. You'll have tea with us at once.
Thanks
What?
much.
And she
Wonderful.
she picks up her dress and like goes up the steps. She goes, "Sergey, you've done it
So-
this time.
So I
If
whisper.
I could marry you
and Elvis,
again."
Thank God. Thank you, man. Like, thank you, Sea Elf. In Elvish.
Anytime.
See,
I
this-
will
that's-
give away your art for free anytime.
All he needed was an agent. And then it's
Yeah.
just suddenly like,
Yeah, but now he's gonna sell it. Now he's gonna probably give it up for free.
yeah,
It's like-
give it for
like-
free now.
Hitler's art wasn't that bad, but
Yeah.
like it was Hitler, you know. So it's just
I
like
mean,
it's like
In 1910, people didn't know Hitler as in the NSDAP or whatever.
no, but they could tell.
They just knew. Oh,
You
that
could
guy's-
tell.
that guy's
I
got
feel
real
like
Hitler
in
about him.
1910 you could probably tell.
You can see it in the brushstroke.
This
Like,
guy looks like
Yeah.
he's about to enact the worst fucking genocide of the 20th century. I could just tell.
Yeah.
By the look on his
Anyways,
face.
we go up
Yeah.
with that wonderful
So
painting I
so
made.
the door that you guys went to, it opened up to the second story, obviously. and you go up the steps, and it leads to
Uh-huh.
like a sitting area that's got a couch and 3 chairs arranged in a semicircle
Yeah.
around a circular wooden coffee table, and then
Very cool.
a man,
Mhm.
presumably Sergey, is sitting on the leftmost of the chairs reading a book, which
Yeah. Rude.
yeah,
Supposed to be having tea with his wife. What a dick.
well,
Yeah.
you know, and
But
you can
but he
see
bought
you
her
can
a painting.
hold on. You can
He
see
did
that the book's title
Yeah.
is you can see that the book's title is A History of Economics in Faerun, Book 2 of 7, 3rd
Oh
edition,
my
Is he
by
Jewish or
hold
what?
on, by Hieronymus Mayfleet.
Is he
By
doing
whom?
an MBA or something? This is very, very disappointing. Okay.
Anyway, so when he
really-
sees you guys, he puts a bookmark in the book and places it on the coffee table, and he says, "Oh, hello. What am I to do for you, my friends? Has my wife
Before-
offered you tea yet?"
But
And
before
as he
Harmon-
says that, he looks over his shoulder and he's at the kitchen and he yells, "Fiona, dear, can you put a pot on?" And she shouts back, "Already am, love."
Okay, so she's in the other room right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So really quickly, while she's in the other room, Vera leans in and says to him, "We're gonna try to make this quick so your wife doesn't find out that we lied and that you didn't get her an anniversary present. But we need to know what was happening with the prisoners in the cells that were being moved secretly."
I mean, if you talk, I will give you the painting. So pick up.
Trying to give it away.
He first of all he says, "What?" He matches your tone. He says, "What anniversary present? And what prisoners?"
Are you playing dumb or are you dumb, good sir? We're talking about a present for your anniversary, which is today, and we're talking about the prisoners from the prison who were being moved. A friend of ours was among them, and we want to know what happened to her. A girl with a really fucked up face.
Hold on. Roll Vera, or not Vera. Roll a roll perception.
Okay, that's my perception. Is it like +5?
I feel like it's probably like -6.
+2.
No,
Let me get in there real quick.
that's closer to +5 than it is to -6. So
Yeah. Now roll 1d20 plus 2. There we go. That'll hit.
wow. So as when you mention the scar, you see that just for like a second, his eyes open really wide, and you see like a flash of recognition before they go back to normal, and he says, I wouldn't know anything about that. All of the prisoners that we get in are tried in accordance with Waterdeep law.
We didn't say whether or not she was tried in accordance with law. We just wanted to know where she is.
I couldn't speak to that. I was just a private, and I was just a patrolman. I didn't work in the barracks. I didn't work in the prison.
Harmonil, hit the man.
No. My wife is here. Don't. I'll scream.
Yeah, and it would be a shame if she saw you all bloodied up, wouldn't it?
My God.
I am chaotic.
Roll intimidation.
Wait, do I roll intimidation or does Harmonil roll intimidation? Okay, I'll roll it.
Oh God. She got enough, mate.
That's not what Narv made. That's like an actual Hitler portrait.
Ooh, he
Oh,
is
Holy
scared.
shit.
Shaking his little booties.
Okay, so what was the request that went along with that?
I told him to tell him what the fuck he knows, or
Okay.
or Harmonil to beat his skull in. Because I apparently can't fight. I think that's
Okay.
a demonstration.
All right, so he he looks over his
Little
shoulder.
elf side journey.
He looks what?
I said it's like a little full elf side journey where you're just being really fucked up because I'm the voice of reason, apparently.
Oh yeah, no, and Greg, we'll get to you in a second. Don't worry, I have not forgotten. So yeah, it's like you're like Greg, you're like having like a you know a birthday party somewhere, and they're like torturing this dude in his
Yeah.
home on his anniversary.
Hey now, we're not torturing him. We're asking him friendly questions.
You're
with the veil-
threatening to.
look at things. Yeah. Whether or not we'll actually hurt him is besides the point at this point.
Is it besides the point?
It is
Oh,
until he
it
doesn't help
is.
us.
Yeah, it is.
Until he doesn't help us, it's a moot question. It's
All right.
you know, Schrodinger's interrogation.
So okay, so he looks over his shoulder, and he says, all I know is that not all of the prisoners made it onto the records. I don't know why, but that's all I know. And then as he's talking, like you see two kids come out of the back room and run over to him, and one of them sits next to him, and the other one is like asks him where his horsey is.
Mhm.
And they're both like identical twins. They're like 5 years old, blonde hair. And he Sergey tells the one, he goes, "It's in the kitchen, Pyotr." And then he looks up at the other one, he goes, "Pavel, go play with your brother." And they both take off into the kitchen.
Vera's gonna look at the kids as they run to the kitchen and say, "What a lovely family you have." Leave it at that. Like I guess if nothing's gonna happen, then she'll also add, "It would be a shame if something happened to them."
He just like looks at
I
you
didn't want to have
nervously.
to say it, but
I mean, he just well yeah, but I mean he's just like looking at you nervously the whole time. He's like, I've
So-
answered your questions.
So who would know about these records and why some of the prisoners aren't in them?
He thinks for a second as I look through my notes.
What the fuck did you drink?
Just beer, bro. It makes me burpy.
Yeah, I noticed.
Should I burp you? As a
Please.
young father, I know how to
So
burp
he
someone.
thinks for a moment, and then he says, "I suppose one of the watch captains would probably know. They oversee the whole shift, but they're not in charge. There's usually a specific lieutenant who would be in charge." And then as he says that,
Yeah, just give us the name.
well, hold on now.
Hamana.
Hamada. And as he says that, his wife comes back into the room with a silver tray.
So Vera's gonna look.
Well,
at
hold
the-
on. So hold on. The wife
Okay.
comes in with a silver tray, and she's got it's got 3 teacups on it,
Uh-huh.
and a pot of tea, and there's also a letter in an envelope on the tray. And she sets the tray down on the table, and she puts her hand on her husband's shoulder, and she goes, "I'll leave you to talk with your friends now, honey. I love you."
Okay.
And he pours a cup of tea for everybody, and he takes the letter, and he says, "You don't mind if I read this first, do you? It looks really important." Make a
Make-
perception check, Harmonil and Vera.
Make a what?
Perception check.
Tuck, tuck.
What's my perception?
Plus. Okay, don't have anything. I think. Okay, with an 8. Okay, I have +1, so it's 9. I misread it.
Yeah.
So we got
Two
with
nines.
9.
Got 9 too.
Okay. You don't notice anything. So as he reads the letter, you can see all of the blood drain out of his face. He puts the letter an envelope.
Wait, what? What with the blood?
It was all the blood drained from. It means he got pale.
Okay.
Like he got scared looking basically.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
It's
okay,
an
okay,
expression.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And he puts the letter and envelope back on the tray with shaking hands, and says with his voice now like low and trembling, "I think you should all probably leave now." And then
Why?
he stands up and goes over to the door and he opens it.
Matt, can I ask a question real quick?
Mhm.
I have this thieves' can't thing,
Mhm.
which means I can convey messages inconspicuously.
Yeah.
Can I convey said messages to people who don't have thieves' can't?
No.
I mean, can't you talk Elvis with me if you want to give a message
Well,
to
he's
me?
talking about the
Okay.
guy.
No, I was actually talking about Harmonil.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Talk in Elvis.
I'm
I
gonna.
mean,
I'm
I mean,
gonna.
Harmony always talks in Elvis by default, unless it's someone who doesn't
Yeah.
speak it.
Harmonil, nimmst du einfach dieser Brief, bevor wir losgehen?
Ja, kann ich machen.
Gut, dann machen wir es.
So, also,
I
I will.
speak Elvish, but I don't understand this.
So I will take out the painting from my stuff, like, and try and put it like over the place with the envelope,
Mhm.
and then try and try while I cover like this field of view with the painting, and try and get the letter.
Okay, make a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
1d20. Let's see how much I should have a lot because I have like +5.
You
and
have
dexterity.
+5 to sleight of
So-
hand.
Can I also help him with it?
Like, I don't know, like
Describe the manner in which you would help him.
So
Like
the
the
manner in which
fantasy.
I'd help him is that I would. So like kind of like say while he's setting down the painting and trying to slip the letter away, I would say to Sergey that we'd like to give him something as a token of our gratitude for all of his help, and we promised his wife that she had an anniversary present coming. So here's the painting. And I also have.
So you're like
some-
distracting him basically while
Yep.
he tries to do the sleight of hand.
Yeah, and I have an ability, Master of Tactics, where I can use the help action as a bonus action.
Well, that's more for in combat. Like you can use the help action, like in a situation like
Okay.
this, which would make him roll with advantage, as long as I feel like you give me a reasonable.
Yeah, I mean
you know.
that's what I'd say. I'm using my Master of Tactics thing by telling a story to give Harmonil kind of a little bit more.
He's giving him an opening. He's trying to distract him.
exactly. Yeah. So I'm getting Sergey's eyes onto me. Well, Harmonil's laying down the painting, trying to slip away the letter. To you,
All right.
Master of my dungeon. So,
do I get advantage or not?
Hold on, I just drank my water. My water wrong.
Don't run. Don't kill yourself.
I just drank my water wrong.
Don't kill yourself.
God.
Imagine dying from water.
I mean, surely people have done it.
I mean, millions of people
Yeah, a lot
have
of
drowned, but
people have
that's
done it.
that's not what's happening. I'm not drowning here.
So can I get advantage or not?
You get you get advantage.
I get advantage.
You do.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
first one is a 19, so not bad.
Ah, God.
You good?
Okay,
Yeah.
That
19.
works. That works.
19. 19 call.
Roll again, just to see if you get a 20. For
No, he-
posterity.
For posterity.
What the fuck?
He already rolled twice. He got a 19.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the other one. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, gotta catch my breath.
This guy was like choking to death on like a glass of water.
Yeah, that was intense, dude.
You saw the light.
Ugh.
Well, you didn't see a light, probably. You probably saw.
Saw
probably
the
just-
fires of hell.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, let's see.
Hold on.
Are we successful?
Hold on. All right. I spilled water on the floor too, so I had to get a towel.
We're just talking about rolls while this guy's straight up dying on the other end.
I'm just like, can somebody call 911? And he's like, I rolled a 19, man. I need some help. I need you to answer me. This is really important. All right. Okay. Whew. All right, I'm alive, everybody. Thanks for the concern.
Very good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds really good for you. You sound really thrilled. Yeah, so you secret the letter about your person.
Ooh, good use of words. Well done, you.
I know. I was gonna say secrete as a joke, but
Gross.
you secrete the letter.
And so while I have it in my stuff, I say this is the painting we promised you. As you see, it's wonderful.
Mhm.
So thank you for your cooperation. And see you around.
Mhm.
And
Ja.
then I said to Varaki, lass uns abhauen, bevor er irgendwas merkt.
Ja, mach mal's. Yeah. And I'll nod to Sergey on my way out and say, enjoy the rest of your anniversary, and I'll wink.
Yeah.
He shuts the door behind you, and you can hear it lock.
Don't care. We still a shit.
Yeah. All right. So let's see.
So can we read the letter now?
Yeah.
Wait, can Harmon read?
Yeah.
Well, before we do the letter,
I am not a barbarian, so I can read.
before we do the
We don't want to
letter,
spoil the letter. Is that what's happening?
we're gonna go to Gregory.
Okay, Gregory. Wow, that's way too fancy. He's Gag or Gigi. That's it.
All right, so you're taken in by the older dwarf, who says that it tells you that his name is Gorm Woodcrest.
Dude, you want to know why that's so funny to me?
Why?
Was I used to play a lot of CK2, and I had like a line of kings named Gorm. So
That's-
like my brother started calling me Gorm.
That's awesome.
It's like close to my name. Gorm Woodcrest.
Yeah.
That man really loves his wood.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Loves
Polishes it
that
every
wood, dude.
day.
Did I say
Gorm
that too? You really love
Gorm
wood, huh?
Woodfucker leads you in. He leads you into the God. I don't think I'm ever gonna be the same now.
That's okay.
He leads you to the Guild of Fine Carvers. It leads you to the waiting room of the Guild of Fine Carvers, and he says, "Sit down here, son, and I'll bring him to you in a minute. Thanks for being patient." And it's a beautifully carved wood bench that has got it's got like a dark red velvet upholstery.
Wait, why would you upholster a beautiful wooden bench? That's just
Because it's really not
messed
comfortable
up.
to sit on a bench, no matter how beautiful it is.
tough.
A wooden
shit.
bench?
It's supposed to be pretty, dude. It's not supposed to be comfy.
Yeah, but
All
you
right,
still got to
so-
sit there.
So
Sorry.
I get to this
Sorry.
bench. I get to
It's
this
strong
bench,
feelings about wood.
and I don't want to sit on the bench. I'm just pacing back and forth because I'm very impatient, and I'm forcing myself to act like a normal human being because the other two didn't give me a choice.
Okay.
The-
So
Impatient.
after a couple minutes, a guy a human male. He's got a round face and a shaved head that started to regrow, so he's got a little stubble up there, and he's got a goatee. And he walks over to you sort of nervously, and he says, "Well, what do you want?"
First off, I'll point at his head, and I'll point back at mine, and I'll go, "Hey, the same."
Bald brothers, yeah. Is that what you came to talk about? Hairstyles? And he smirks.
I get a little pissed, but I look at him, and I'm restraining myself from
Yeah.
tweaking out on him. So I say, "Look, Jack. Look, Jack. Commander Evander has sent me and a few associates of mine just to ask around about any sort of funny business involving some prisoners. And I'm just asking some members of the Watch and former members of the Watch
if they've seen or heard anything. And I wanted to talk to you for a few
Well, who
minutes about.
all have you asked already? I should be at the last of your list, shouldn't he?
We've asked a few. Don't worry. Well, that's irrelevant.
What about Popovich?
What was that?
What about Popovich?
Popovich? Who's
Yeah,
Popovich?
Lieutenant Popovich. He had a big disagreement with the uppers, like a few weeks ago, and then then I didn't see him since. I heard they shit canned him. No retirement, no pension, just out. I didn't even know they could do that.
It's very interesting. Can I perception check to see if I think he's telling the
Insight.
He's telling the truth?
Yeah.
Insight. What is that?
You have a +1.
All right, +1.
Harmonil has a -1.
Yeah, okay, with an 18 wisdom, you're 25.
I got an 18.
And you got an 18. All right. Yeah, he seemed. You can tell first of all is that he is incredibly uncomfortable and nervous, and but yeah, you don't sense deception.
So can I ask him if he's scared of Popovich, or if Popovich has done anything, has ever indicated that he might harm any other members of the Watch?
He looks kind of surprised when you say that. He's like, no. Popovich was a good one. He always looked out for us boys. One of the last good ones.
So do you think anyone would want to do harm to Popovich?
Maybe. I don't know what he knew, but he knew enough for them to shit can him.
What about Evander?
Shit cannon.
What about Commander Evander?
He's not a commander.
Sergeant Evander?
Kinda.
I never worked
Same.
with him. He always on his high horse, always trying to be righteous instead of keeping his nose to the ground and just doing his job.
What about Popovich? Was he the same way?
Popovich, he could never overlook a wrongdoing. He'd never stop thinking about something like that. It would drive him crazy. No, he stuck his nose in anything he could fit it in. He made some friends and a lot of enemies for it.
All right, thank you for your time, Jack, and good luck with your studies.
Thank you.
And just know that the information you provide will be very helpful to this investigation.
Just leave my name out of it. That's all I need.
I didn't tell you the names of those I've already asked about up till now, so of course I would be.
He nods at you and says, "I noticed."
All right. And I offer him a couple. I offer him 2 silvers for his time, for his trouble.
He just like he crosses his arms and shakes his head and he says, "Keep your blood money. I want no part of any of this." And then he said, "I'll tell Gorm not to let you back in the hall again."
All right, sounds good, dude. Then I walk down.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So at this point, like they're with the Varys and Harmonil and Vera are waiting for you outside.
So can
How's
we all
it
be
going,
together
cunts?
then?
Okay.
Hey, you half-blood bitch. Keep that
Great.
tongue in your head.
Jesus. The
That's
racial
the threat
tensions are at an
mentality. Very
all-time high.
good.
So what have you guys done while I was gone?
We got a goddamn letter. What did you do?
I got a name.
Okay, well, I guess.
Okay, so let's read the letter. So,
Let's
Okay.
read the letter.
So the envelope is just a standard white envelope.
Yep.
Master of suspense.
Nice quality paper. You open up the envelope, and you unfold the letter, and it's just blank on both sides.
Are you fucking serious?
No, that's the envelope, not the letter.
Nope, letters blank on both sides, envelopes blank on both sides.
Wait, is there any
maybe-
sort of magic that would maybe?
Maybe it's
Enable.
like it's hidden.
You can roll an Arcana check to see if you detect any magic on it.
It has moon runes. We had to watch. We had to look at it with the moon behind it on Durin's day.
But how the fuck did the other guy read it? If
Yeah.
there was something there.
Roll-
What is Vara? What is Vara's Arcana?
You have
Vara
a
have
Vera. She has
is
a +2.
2.
I
Well,
asked
so-
Vara if there's anything she could do. She can glean from it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I know that we have our stats and stuff like that,
Mhm.
but if we can deduce things like with our human brains, can we use those deductions?
It's probably. I mean, you're the smartest person.
Sort
yeah,
of. Yeah.
by
Well,
far the
so
highest
is it
prize.
something that your character could deduce? Because if you have like, I don't know,
Yeah,
like you have
I
a
mean-
14 intelligence, so you're pretty clever. So, but if you had like if you had like an 8 intelligence, it's like you probably wouldn't be able to deduce things. But like,
Armanil, you retard.
is it something that an above
I
average
have an 11
intelligent mastermind
I have
rogue would be able to figure out?
11 intelligence, 8 is in wisdom.
So my
Oh,
thought
yeah,
is that
you're right. You're right.
the letter was
I'm
sitting
so
between a teapot and teacups, and maybe it needs to be warm to see what's on it.
Okay.
So
Well, Varys was asking you to roll an Arcana.
I could roll an Arcana check.
Yeah, see if there's
Arcana?
anything magical about it.
Maybe it could be some sort of disappearing message.
Look at me go!
Oh shit.
I think I just can't fight is the thing. The moment I
Yeah.
pull out a weapon, it's
Yeah,
just
you
terrible.
strongly detect a faint magical residue on the letter.
What time is it right now, by the way?
Probably about
Oh,
like
oh,
9
in-
a.m., 10
in the
a.m.
world.
So would we have time? Is there like any sort of wizard, like any sort of place in? It would probably be in this ward. Would there be a place we can go to undo the magic on that letter?
Well, first of all, I mean, you have to find
Get
out
information or what?
more
Yeah.
information about
No.
that. If there
Yeah,
is
so-
magic
so-
to undo or whatever.
Oh, okay. So you said that there's a whiff of magic about it. What's
Yeah.
the whiff smell like? Is it like Emmentaler or is it like cheddar?
Yeah, it's a bit pungent. Yeah, it's a
Uh-huh.
pungent. No, it's a faint odor.
like cheesy or like sausagey or what's it smell like?
They're like cum.
Is
Do we want to
What the
go?
fuck?
it just cum on the bladder? Like,
It's come all the
God.
way down now.
okay. Well, I'm gonna.
So are we supposed to meet with that guy in about 2 hours at the what's the place called?
The silent shield or something, or the sleeping shield, or the
Yeah,
slippery
the shield place.
The silent
Yeah.
shield, yeah.
Yeah, the adjective shield.
Who
The
you meeting there?
adjective starting with S shield. I mean, there's no leads, and I'm too stupid, my character, to think of anything else to do, so I'm gonna go to the silent shield
All right.
and wait and drink.
So when you go to the bar,
What do they want to do? I feel like I'm
yeah.
just gonna do it regardless for now. They might want to do something in between, but I'm sorry, what were you saying?
well, what do they want to do? Let's see.
I mean, I'm musing about why the letter's blank and how to make it not blank. And I think that's exactly what my character would do too. Muse.
Amusing.
I'm going to drink.
Of course you are.
I'm a nice drunkard.
Mhm.
Are ya? All right.
Perhaps.
So you go to the silent shield. and there's a couple people in there. Not the same people as before. You don't see Evander sitting down, but there's there is a well, sorry, when the bartender uh, waves you over and he says Evander's in his room if you want to go see him.
Alrighty.
Wait, did they come with me or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did it. You finished at the same
I
time.
Do you guys want to just go check Vander's room? I feel like he's gonna be dead in there or some shit. But let's.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go knock on Vander's door.
He opens it almost immediately and beckons you inside. And he says, "Oh, that was really quick. What did you find out? You can't
Yeah,
have found
good.
out anything so fast."
I mean, you know me, I'm good. So,
You are, but are you that good?
of course,
Okay.
you know I can.
If you're as racist as you are good, you'll be damn good.
Me, racist? Come on, man.
Yeah, I know. I kid.
We've asked around with everyone you asked us to, and there wasn't much there, but we did find a few names.
Oh yeah? Spit him out.
Well, I heard something involving Popovich, someone you might be friends with, was
Popovich.
dismissed. He might
Yeah,
have come
there was a
around and
Lieutenant
found out.
Popovich that worked. Simon Popovich. I
Good
think he
lord.
was staying here at the Silent Shield as well.
We're supposed to meet with. Oh wait, really?
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Yeah, you dick. Sorry.
I didn't know I thought he left on good terms.
We heard that he was fired.
Everybody in the office heard he was retiring. Spent time with his family.
We heard he had his pension stolen from him, and that he might have come down and found some sort of corruption, and somebody wanted to silence him.
Well, that would be a man you'd have to silence. You'd never be able to buy him out.
Well, who? Okay, out of game. Who is it that we're meeting with in 2 hours again? Which guy?
Are you meeting with somebody in 2 hours?
Yeah, who's the guy that's
the dude from the falconry place.
was Oliver Keenan? Yeah, we're supposed to meet him.
Oh
in 2
yeah,
hours.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're also we've heard that Keenan knows something, but he doesn't want anyone to know. He's gonna meet with us when he gets off his work.
Mm-hmm. Being
He
awfully
seemed a
coy.
little frightened. Everyone has seemed a little frightened. Anyone that knows
Mhm.
something, at least.
Yeah. Some of them don't know shit.
How dare
For
you?
example, Castigan, moron, Exley,
Ed.
developmentally disabled.
Yeah.
Some of them it's very clear why they were fired.
Exley might be an actual idiot savant.
Was he corrupt? No, he was legitimately mentally retarded.
I like to draw. Enchantment, like Dragon Age, the dwarf.
So while we talk about this, I asked this Evander, how good is your magic skill?
My what?
How proficient are you with the ways of magic?
Not.
You know someone who could be proficient in that regard that we can trust?
I could ask around. I have some contacts in the force.
Cool.
Will we be able to meet with Popovich in this room with you in 2 hours?
I think he's just down the hall in the big room.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not Popovich. I meant Keenan.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I won't be here with you. I don't want any part of this. Well, I don't
Why
want.
not?
Not sorry. He doesn't say that. He says I don't want to be seen with this. I can't have anybody finding out that I'm investigating.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
He is IA.
Is he going to plant some crack on us or what?
Yeah. Also, by the way, he plants some crack on Harmonel.
Careful, Varys might take it and use
It's
it.
coming right
Yeah.
for me.
Oh, jeez.
So here's what we know. We're gonna, at least some of us are gonna be meeting with Keenan in this room in about 2 hours.
Mm.
I don't know how their meeting with Illustrad went, but I'm sure he was very forthcoming in giving them that letter.
Of his own volition, as well. Important to mention.
Actually didn't know anything. Jack is the one that told me about Befo.
I'm gonna go
Befovich
pee
getting
real
screwed.
quick while you guys deal with this.
This guy's got the bladder of a 90-year-old.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's in
I
my
thought
it's
you
in my
said
it's in my fridge.
9-year-old.
While we deal with what? We can't deal with anything.
Yeah.
Well, you guys deal with this. What the fuck is he talking about?
When he comes back, we should just act like we've progressed
Oh,
beyond this point.
Oh, we actually just killed the guy that hired us.
Yeah. But yes, so we talked to Popovich and he told us what we needed to know, and now we know that we need to go to Potter's Field. Like, what?
We knew that Evander was bad, so we
Mhm.
killed him.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
He was killed behind the scenes.
Yeah, makes sense to me. A little act break and then he's dead. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know how to make the letter visible. I can't think of why it would have been visible when we were at the
But
place, and now it
it's-
isn't.
I mean, it's enchanted, so it has something behind it for sure.
it's probably like a one-time read thing, then it goes away. I would think that
So-
would be the magic.
Can you revert that thing? I don't know if you can revert that spell.
You know,
How lazy is a car's design of a magic system, though? Because I mean, like, how's
First
the
of all,
level
how dare you? And I've heard all of this. And secondly, I don't make up spells. I use the ones that are already in the system, and I use them as they are. So
Oh, okay.
I use the mechanics as they're given to me. I don't need to invent stuff. All
Are
of
there
these.
spells that just
By the way, everybody loses 20 health points for the for the horrible things you said about me. If I did design a magic system, it would be amazing, and you all would love it, and it would be the best thing ever. And
Yes,
and
the best
and
magic. Ask anyone.
yeah, just ask anyone. Like my uncle,
Indeed.
he's really good at nuclear, and he
You call Sean Hannity. Sean Hannity, he'll tell you.
yeah,
The
yeah.
best
Call John
magic
Hannity.
system
You can call
ever.
Tucker Carlson. You can call don't call Wolf Blitzer. Probably not Anderson Cooper. Don't call Anderson. Don't call any of my ex-wives.
How many do you have?
8.
a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
So, well, by the way, when I meant you guys deal with this, I assumed Greg was like listing the things that you guys know, and you were going to discuss the things that you knew. And I was like, well, this is a good time to go to the bathroom because
Greg's
they're going to
great
discuss
shit.
amongst themselves. But then you didn't
No.
discuss amongst yourselves. Instead, you chose to mock and ridicule me and accuse me of having a non-workable magic
What is
system.
what is AC again?
Armor class.
Alternating
Okay,
current.
It's
I-
also
I assume
alternating
called-
current.
I have Shield of Faith. It says one creature gains +2 AC. Does that refer to just animals, or does that include like us?
Everything is a creature.
Okay,
Also
that
Dora.
was my
Creature is the that's the everything is a creature, and then you can be like a humanoid or monster or fiend or blah blah blah. So if it
Alright.
said humanoid, you'd have to be a humanoid. If it said
Bear.
fiend, blah blah blah.
Jello.
Oh yeah, so
Pound
basically we just discussed what we know, I guess.
Did you?
Not that
Because
much.
it sounded like you were making fun of me.
No,
In
that
our
was mainly
defense-
Kilo.
I'm
In
just
our defense,
kidding. I'm just teasing.
was-
I love it.
It was
I love it
supposed to
all.
be behind your back, okay?
No, I was grinning. I was grinning the whole time. I love it.
All right. So let's go over this. Castigan didn't know shit, right? Keenan is meeting with us. He's scared. Exley didn't know shit. Jack Vincenz told us about Popovich, and Gay Illustrad had the note.
Popovich. It's not
I
Popovich, dude. It's he's. They don't call him Papa Ovich. It's Popovich.
That's-
It's Popovich.
He's Russian.
Yeah,
Don't
he's
like that.
yeah he. Well,
Okay,
he's
the basketball coach. They usually say Popovich.
well, yeah, because that's what
That's why,
that's because they don't know how to speak.
Lieutenant Popovich.
It's been Americanized.
No.
Pee Pee Popovich.
Oh my God. All right.
Whatever.
Popovich. Popovich. All right.
Greg
And then-
Popovich.
Okay,
Popovich.
go on.
Popovich.
Go on, Greg. Sorry. Go on.
That's the guy's name, Greg Popovich.
Okay. It's not, but it's Simon
That's
Popovich,
his
but
name. That's actually how they say it.
Popovich. All right, so you guys just gonna lay about until Jackie gets there?
No, I wanna go up to the bar.
Of course he does.
Of course you do.
Okay.
It's actually back and down and over to the bar.
Do I need like a perception check to like see who's like in the bar and like what's up?
So there's as you were here last time, there's like just 2 or 3 people at a table in like a corner, whispering amongst themselves, and then nobody else is there. And then there's the black, bald-headed guy with the generous tum-tum who's sitting behind the counter, just like twiddling his thumbs.
So
So-
the black
so
man's lazy.
can-
That's what you're
Mhm.
Can
saying.
I?
Yeah, he's lazy.
Wow.
Yeah, he's real
Can,
lazy.
can I buy the bucket again?
This is not the same place, okay? This is a classy upscale establishment.
No, is
They're not
this
gonna
where we?
buff
No,
it.
this is where we were
No,
in
no,
the
no.
beginning, isn't it?
No, yeah, in the very beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
But you
Oh,
got
yeah,
the
yeah,
bucket at a second
yeah, you're right.
location.
yeah. This is not
Alright,
the
okay.
place that you
Yeah.
get a bucket.
You might have
Alright,
gotten
can I-
blackout drunk from the bucket. Just the bucket.
yeah, can
Do you have anything that I can pour into my mouth for like 30
No,
seconds
can I,
without
can I
stopping?
can I go up to the bartender and ask what they got?
Yeah. So he says
What does the bartender look like?
he is
He's
black, bald,
okay.
with
Yeah.
a fat
Yeah,
big
Mace
belly.
He
Windu.
looks like Jimon Honsu. Jimon Honsu. That's what he looks like.
Sure.
It's Mace Windu. We said that before.
Yeah, it's Mace Windu.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Mace
Alright.
Windu.
Alright.
Mace Windu looks at you and says,
Nice.
"Well, we
I
got
think Chancellor Palpatine is a Sith Lord.
we got spirits, we got wine, we got beer, we got ale.
What's your strongest ale?
Ooh, we got a 12%. It's called the big brew, big strong brew.
Wow.
What kind of a cringe name?
Since
No,
it's-
it's translated though from the Dwarvish.
From the Dwarvish.
All right,
Yes.
all right. And how much for it? How much for your?
Well,
large
first of all,
size?
like I said, it's translated from Dwarvish, and I'll tell you right now, the translation does not go over well. It's much cooler sounding in Dwarvish, but I can't pronounce it.
I speak Dwarvish. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
Read it for
don't
me.
though. That's the problem. So it's not gonna get. You know what I mean? So like, if you
Alright.
knew the word and you could say it, that would be cool. But I don't know the word, so I can't say it because that's how speaking languages work. Like it's like if you knew like Goblin, but I didn't know Goblin, I couldn't speak Goblin to you because that's not how it works. It's a two-way street languages. Anyway,
what did you call it? The big what brew?
the big strong brew.
Mhm.
But like I said again, it's much cooler sounding in Dwarvish.
Oh, you mean the Stjor Borthanwuga?
I couldn't tell you, buddy.
Stjor Borthanwuga.
Okay,
That's I've had it many a time.
okay.
How much?
12% alcoholic.
Yeah, I mean how much to buy?
Oh
This
yeah.
guy's
Yeah.
got more intelligence
Well,
than me.
Do you want a pint? You want a shot?
A shot of beer.
anything bigger than a pint?
Two pints.
I'll take 2 pints.
Okay, so he takes 2 pint glasses and fills them with the black and he
It's called a Stillbortenwolke.
oh yeah. So basically exactly what I said. He puts them on the table in front of you and says,
That's fine.
That'll be a
det måste
gold
vara en
each.
metacoin.
How much?
1 gold each.
All right, I pay him. And I sit down.
That's like those are like that's like top shelf prices, by the way. If you weren't aware.
Yeah, I don't care. I sit down. Can I pull up a chair and sit down with these 2 little fellas here? This table.
Sorry, with the 2 people sitting there.
Yeah, are those the only people in there?
Yeah.
Like the hushed voices.
The third person has left at this point. There's no chair there,
Okay.
but there is another
I
chair.
pull up a
there, yeah.
chair. Can I just pull up a chair?
Okay. Yeah, you're sitting.
And
And they
and
look
I,
at you. They've stopped talking and they look at you. They're both glaring.
Oh, rude.
and I just say, and I just offer one of the beers.
Well, hold on.
to the
Before
both of them.
as you open your mouth, the man raises his hand. And it's like he's got a gloved leather hand, and he says, "You should not interrupt around these parts, friend. Get up and leave before there is trouble.
Tell him I don't want any trouble. I want.
Then you will get up
information.
and leave."
No, I want information.
He pulls a knife out from underneath the table and he points it at you and says, "You will leave, friend, or you will die."
Do we hear this saying from above?
No.
We don't hear that thing.
Nope.
I stand up, and I take the dagger out of the table because he put it in the table, right?
No, he's pointing it at you.
Oh, he's pointing it at me.
Mm-hmm.
I stand up, and I say, "If you're threatening me for simply standing here, or for simply sitting beside you, one of us may die, but it will not be me."
Whoa, that's unnecessary.
He looks
And
at
what
you. He looks
You know
up
what
at
is this
you.
window saying?
He looks
Because
up
people
at
are going, people are going to kill himself if he's in. I don't know. He probably
Yeah,
won't
he's
be
not
happy.
saying he's not saying anything. So the guy looks at you and he smirks and says, "You've already stood up. I have won." And then he puts the dagger back away, and then waves his hand at you to dismiss you.
I drink I drink the entirety of one of the pitchers right in front of him without moving.
One of your pints.
One of my 2 pints.
Okay, make a Constitution save.
Jeez, it's like all he ever does is Constitution rolls.
Yeah, but
I got an 11.
Yeah, you there's a big old burp at the end.
All right, and now maybe because I think maybe the woman is a little more willing to deal, I offer my 2nd pint to her,
She spits
and I
in it.
say, "There's no need for us to have any trouble."
She spits in it.
She
Ooh.
spits in it.
She spits in it.
He's gonna drink it anyway. He's got a problem. He totally knows he's gonna.
I look at the man and I say, "I just wanted to be friends, but it appears that is not."
So at this
going to
point, the bartender comes around behind you and he puts a big old meaty hand on your shoulder and he goes, "I think it's best if you disentangle yourself from this, my friend, before you find yourself bleeding out in the alleyway."
I mean, but he has Hamilton on his back, hopefully, so he can kill everyone for him.
Can I whisper to the black guy and be like, "Have these 2 been causing you trouble?"
He says, "You are causing me trouble. These are good
No,
customers. You are just causing a disturbance. Don't you know to
Now-
keep your
now-
nose down in here?
Now
This is
I
a place
get a
for
little
privacy."
Sad. Now I get a little sad, so I just grab the 2nd pint and just drink it.
All right, make another Constitution save.
Just wanted to get information, man. 15.
You take it like a champ. No burp.
No burp.
All right, I guess I'm just gonna sit down in that bottom right corner.
All right, the bartender goes back to where he was, and you sit where Evander sat, and then the
Yeah.
two people, the man and the woman, go back to their conversation.
So where are we in all this?
We're
also, oh, we're up there. Are there candles up in Evander's room or down in the bar?
Yep.
Can I use my giant ears to try to listen?
You have a giant ear and then one average ear.
Yeah, well, it's not supposed to be average. It's supposed to be like cut.
Well,
Yeah.
it's cut to an average size.
I just realized she literally gave me one good ear, one bad ear. God damn it!
So
It's
um
like God in real
well
life.
so hold on. So what are you trying to you're trying to listen to their hushed conversation?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a
Perception.
perception. Yeah. Don't you start that, Kilo.
What did he do?
He told me what it should be.
No, but
I got a 15.
wait,
Okay.
Varys,
Oh,
do you think you can buy one of these on your next bar adventure?
Wait, what?
Like the general channel.
Nice. This is amazing.
They sell that in Germany in pubs.
Ooh.
I might maybe not in this one. It was pretty fucking expensive.
All right, so
I just spent 2 gold and I'm not even hammered.
yeah, I know, right? So yes, so you they're whispering pretty low, and they're obviously like aware of you and your bullheadedness, but you do overhear the words Waterdeep and bank and heist.
Oh.
I wonder if they're like Robin Hood type people or if they're just scumbags.
Or they're just robbing the hood.
Whoop whoop.
So I would like to try to heat up the letter a little bit and see if that makes any of the stuff on it visible.
You
If there's
burn the letter. No.
no, not against an open flame. I'm not an idiot.
Okay, so you want to like what? Hold it next to the candle, or
Yeah, or if there's like a brazier in there, or
there is
like
no
a
braziers.
braziers, or like a heating source that's not open flame.
There's a candles, but there's a fireplace, but that's about it.
There,
I mean,
or
you
like
can hold it next to the fireplace and let it for a while.
is there any glass in the room?
Yeah, there's like an empty cup.
Okay, then I will put the candle in the cup and then hold the letter against the glass so that it heats up.
Okay, so you can it heats up, and then you can see faintly like the light through the paper.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, exactly.
you look carefully over. Let's see an investigation.
Okay. Investigation.
Can I also look together with Varys?
You can you can give her a help, and she can roll with advantage.
Okay.
Okay, so then I do 2d20, right?
Yeah.
So
Plus
wow,
2.
natural
That's
20.
22 then.
So yeah, you both meticulously look over both the letter and the envelope, and you don't see a single marking on either one of them.
Well, good thing we rolled so well for that.
Yeah.
That's your only 20 that you'll ever have.
Yeah. I know.
So,
Okay, well, that was
Cherish
my
it.
idea.
My character is too stupid to give what my actual idea would be.
I mean, I don't know how magic works in this world. So
How is this guy? How is Commander Evander reacting to all this?
Well, he's intrigued by it, and he says, "Where did you get that?"
that what?
That letter.
Yeah.
Vara suggested that I would take it from Sergei's home.
You spoke to Sergey? How is he doing? How is his wife? It's their anniversary.
Yeah, we noticed.
He's actually really happy. They got a really nice painting for their anniversary. No strings attached.
Wow. Good for him.
Yeah, obviously painted by me because our race is the only one capable of producing such art.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Because we make the strongest art in the world.
Is he biggest and the
What
greatest?
time is it now?
It's
For the House of Hinderwell.
the guy is about to arrive.
So should I come in the room and tell Vander it's probably time for him to dip?
Yeah, well, yeah, Evander, you go in the
God.
room, tell him it's time to dip, and then he dips. And
Well,
he
that was-
sneaks out.
What the fuck is the sound effect?
Dude, listen, it's the sound of things moving.
You watched an episode of Critical Role and you're like that or what?
Do they do that? I've never seen Critical Role. Is that a thing that happens?
I know McCree is in it.
I have heard of it. That's the extent of my familiarity.
Well,
right.
well,
Okay.
guy formerly known as McCree.
Yeah,
Mm.
sure.
The artist formerly known as McCree.
Okay. So,
So, fast forward. Guy arrives.
everybody's dead.
Oh.
Oh, not that far forward.
You fast forward too far.
Okay. All of the energy in the universe has dissipated, and all the particles are still and motionless. The universe has died.
Wait, you can't say that. You can't establish absolute rest. That's idiotic.
Oh, okay. All right. No. So
Okay.
after a couple minutes.
How drunk am I, by the way?
In
Not
real life
not
or
really
in the
that drunk.
game?
Not really that drunk.
Damn.
Or do you mean in
it's
real
two
life?
of
In
the
which case, I'd say
strokes.
you're shit faced.
I think that was a rhetorical about like his day. How drunk am I?
How
God.
drunk am I?
Yeah.
I mean, you are no condition to listen to yourself. You're drunk, so you can answer that question.
Yeah. You can't trust yourself.
Can I lay on Evander's bed?
Well, yeah. You can lay on one of the beds. Sure. So you're laying on one of the beds when.
I'm exclusively gonna lay on the one that Evander lays on.
Well, he wasn't laying
Just-
on either
just
of
a-
them,
ju-
but he was
well-
sitting on this one.
Well, just to sully his area.
Okay. Weird, but acceptable. I allow it
Chaotic.
with caution. I'll allow it, but watch yourself, Jones. You try anything else like that in my court, and I'll have you disbarred. So yeah,
Watch yourself, McCoy.
watch yourself, McCoy. I'll have you disbarred for any more of that nonsense in my court. You'll hold you in contempt.
All right. So is the guy coming?
Yeah, so the guy he walks in. He is you don't know this, but he's got gonorrhea. No, he's guided up to the room by the bartender who points up at it where he should go.
This
Uh,
is Keenan.
Yeah, Oliver Keenan. So he walks in, pale skin, black hair, and he says, "Okay, these rooms are very soundproofed, and we should be good to talk here.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you want to ask me?"
We want to ask about the missing prisoners. No.
Do
We
you?
want to ask if you've heard anything involving the missing prisoners. You seemed pretty spooked back there.
I know that there are prisoners missing, but I'm just a sergeant. No, I wouldn't. I was day shift. I don't know anything about that. All that stuff happens at night.
Who's on at night?
I know Evander works at night. Let's see. I think that the night watch captain's name is God, let's see. I think it was Cranston Dragoon.
Krantz Dragoon.
Kranced Dragoon.
Are you reading?
Am I what?
That name is ridiculous.
Yeah, I've got a whole list. I've got a whole bunch of names for guardsmen. And
So
their
let me
ranks.
ask you, do you guys want to take the lead here, or you want me to just?
Harmona, do you wanna beat this guy senseless, or should I talk to him first?
I mean, if you want me to beat him, I can do that. No worries. But
Oh boy, no boy. Somebody said beat, and he's chomping.
Look.
Let's get a muzzle for him.
Look,
No,
we don't
straight
want to have
jacket.
any issue. We don't want there. Can we like roll like a perception to see if he's holding back anything,
Bud.
or is that insight? Is
Yeah,
that insight
dude,
or perception?
give me an insight.
Whoa.
Give me an insight
Whoa.
to your heart.
Whoa.
I got a 6. Big sad. I didn't
Yes.
learn anything.
No,
Dude,
it's
dog, so
Kranced
much better than
Dragoon.
Oh,
You got a 6? Yeah, as far as you can tell, he's being entirely forthcoming.
so that's all you knew. There was no other reason for you to be so scared to tell us this
Well,
at your job.
I know that people who talked haven't been seen. Like, what's his name? Hold fast. Strong fart. Strong bad.
drunk fat.
Strong bow. Something like that. Evander's
Belek
friend.
Strongbow or what?
What about Gilbert Brick?
I haven't seen him in months.
So what you're telling me is something's going on in the night shift, and the people that talk are getting disappeared.
Yeah, I haven't seen or heard from him in a while, and I don't think anybody has. But I didn't make the connection until you mentioned it. I thought he
Who do you
moved
think
away.
we could trust? Who do you think we could trust?
Nobody
any
but
sergeants we can
yourselves.
What do you know about Popovich and Evander?
Popovich is always on his high horse, getting his nose into everything. Always trying to do the right thing. Popovich, though, he'd do anything he could for anyone. He was a real hero. I heard he was staying in some inn, laying low.
He was here right now.
What in?
I don't know.
I think he's here. I think he's actually here.
We should listen on the wall to the black room to the right. He's almost certainly just hanging out in there.
Yeah,
He's like watching Netflix, just hanging out.
Netflix and chill.
All right, so be safe out there. No, so can we say to him, "Be safe out there. No one will know you spoke with us."
I hope not. Don't contact me again, please.
Look, can I say to him, if anyone gives you trouble or threatens you in any way, come to us.
Who are
Yeah.
you? You never
Promise.
told me your name.
With the
I am
Avengers.
I am Hamid
Yeah.
of Vinderveld. That's all you need to know.
That's your name. That's the full thing I asked.
I'm Varys Oloro. I was a great gladiator in Calumport.
No one cares about that.
I've slain many men, and I will protect you if needed.
I'm
If he's not
Susan.
drunk,
I'm making mean casserole. Don't call me.
you're Karen.
Oh my god!
Karen.
so that's
I'm Karen. I'd like to speak
that's
to your
what you need
manager,
to know.
please.
we will be in the area, and if anyone ever gives you trouble, or if anyone threatens you, we will be here to protect you.
He looks at you incredulously and says, "Okay," and leaves.
Like is he like? What do you like?
Incredulously.
As in like he doesn't believe it?
Yes, that's the definition. Of
That's what
incredulously.
incredulously means. Yes,
Well, yeah, but,
without
like, I
without giving
but-
credence.
With
But like I didn't know if
incredulity.
like incredulous like there's a few ways to interpret that. Like is it as
No.
if he doesn't believe it because he's like he doesn't believe you can do it, or doesn't believe us and he thinks you're fucking with him.
He
You know what I mean?
doesn't
Like-
believe in you,
Yeah.
especially
Wow.
the Iron Man monologue that you just gave.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, we'll protect you. Wherever you need us, we'll be.
Hey, I was a revered gladiator.
Yeah, on the other side of the fucking continent. That's like being like a professional like Malaysian juggler and going over and like trying and like to America and being like, listen,
All right, all right.
I was in the top
Valid.
10 Malaysian jugglers.
I am very best juggler in all of Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
Your computer has virus.
Jack.
So he left.
He
He
gone.
dipped.
He
Are we gonna
dipski.
go after Popovich?
Yeah.
He can we go down to the bartender and ask what room he's in?
Okay, yeah. So you go down to the bartender and you ask him what room it is, and he says, he says, hold on.
That's
He
what
says that
says.
he says that he can't he can't answer any questions about who's staying in which room.
Can I tell him that we're a friend, and we believe that someone might be?
And we can simply knock the doors and see where Popovich is. That's
Yeah, that's
right.
true. That's true.
I like that.
Fuck it.
The
Let's knock on the
old-fashioned way.
doors. That
He pulls a bill hook out from underneath the table that
Jesus
has
Christ.
hold
What
on
did- what
that's
did he-
hold on that's had like the staff shortened, so it's just like a one-handed weapon. He puts it down and he
Psychotic.
says I wouldn't destroy anything in here.
Okay.
don't worry.
Psycho.
I have no intentions on destroying things in here.
I mean, we are all downstairs
Unless-
now, or what?
Yeah.
Uh,
Wow.
how many is big? He's a chunky boy.
What'd you say?
No, how many is a chunky boy? You have to make him twice as large as everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, listen, people gain weight, their weight fluctuates. You gain weight, you lose weight.
Yeah,
The cycle.
if I'm moving faster, like my mass should increase.
I say fuck it. We just start knocking on all the doors back there.
Yeah.
Fuck what this guy says.
At first, I
I mean,
fought
knock
him. That's
on-
fine.
One
knocking on doors is
one
not
gold
great.
for a pint was fucking ridiculous.
Okay, so
I mean,
there's 3 doors here. Which ones are you gonna start with?
Let's start with the first one.
Yeah, left to right. Fuck it.
Okay,
Yeah.
make a strength check.
I mean,
To
we're
knock
not to
on
knock.
the door.
For knock.
We're not going to break.
Knock on it or knock down?
Knock on it, like
Just
not
see
like a
who
normal
answers.
person.
Oh, okay. Well, hey man, you were pulling your sword out for no reason earlier, so I have no way to
Me.
quantify.
No, we were just gonna knock on them. We weren't gonna break them.
Okay, so you knock on the door
mean-
and there's no response.
Okay, next door.
No
Next
response.
Next door.
No response.
Okay, let's break
We
it.
go. We're gonna break down the first door.
Wait,
Uh,
you
I'll-
break it and I stand here as guard in case that black guy wants to come up and fight us.
I'm gonna take a step away from the situation because
All right,
I
I'm
don't
knocking down the first door.
Okay, now
got a
you make the
13.
strength roll. No, you
Got a
gotta
13.
roll it again because you rolled that earlier, didn't you?
No, I just rolled it.
I don't believe you.
I just
But
rolled.
okay.
I just rolled the 13.
The 0 of
You want me to
34,
roll
so-
again?
I mean, you
Okay,
can look at
so
the time.
the door
Yeah, it's got
shutters
timestamp.
Yeah.
but it doesn't break down.
Okay, can I try? So come on, half breed, let me do it.
Okay.
Can I smack him on the side of the head?
Do it.
No.
Only 20 plus 4.
Half breed.
Tell I'm getting tired of his bullshit. So I smack him.
I
on the side of the head.
got a better roll than you, so
The door shakes on its hinges, and the guy, but it still doesn't budge because, as I mentioned earlier, it's like several inches thick wood. But the bartender comes upstairs and he goes, all right, listen. And he got his bill hook in his hand. He goes, he's in the last room, the big one. Just, God,
thank you.
go there and do what you need to do, and don't ever come back here.
worth.
I mean,
Okay.
but your prices are
You
atrocious,
say.
so we don't mind staying here. So
Whee! Look at this guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you swing open the thick door to the room,
I'll show you a thick door.
and
okay, some guy's dead.
the first thing that you notice when you enter the room is the smell of decay and putrefaction that hits you in the
Gross.
face, like makes you
Gross.
physically recoil. Everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Okay.
Come on, roll. 1d20
What's my constitution? What?
plus 4. Okay, I get a 5. I rolled a nat 1,
4.
so
I get
I'm
a
passing
4.
away.
Okay.
I got a nat 1, so
So Harmonil and Greg both just vomit immediately.
just puke. And I just look at you both like, what the fuck is
good.
wrong
I
with
like-
you?
I must have been the worst warrior ever when I vomit when I see blood and decay.
Well,
What
it's
the fuck?
it's bad. It's bad.
It's not a dead body. It's like weak old human soup.
So yeah, so you guys, what do you do?
I get out of the room.
Okay.
I guess I'll go
Let's-
in and look around these pussies.
All right. Make an investigation check, Vera, with
Yeah.
advantage since you weren't put off by the smell.
Okay. So I got that.
I mean, can she take 20? Like, because she has all the time in the world theoretically.
Yeah. Then I've got 16.
16.
That's good. Okay, that's
Yeah.
not bad.
That's better than taking 20. No, taking 10. You take 10. You can't take 20.
What?
Taking 10 is a thing from older D&D games.
Oh,
I mean,
sorry.
you could also take 20 and 3.5. So.
Oh. Okay, so you notice several things. So the second thing you notice is that the body is laying sprawled on the floor in a supine position, and there's dried blood on the floor and carpet.
So he's been dead for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the body, there's a stab wound that's visible on the corpse's torso, and it's about 5 centimeters long and about 1 to half a centimeter wide, and it goes all the way through the torso, and you can see that it penetrated to the heart.
Penetrate.
Yeah,
Yes.
nice. So you lift up the arm a bit, and you can see that the muscles are relaxed and movable, and it's also clear that the corpse has either soiled itself afterward when it died or right before dying.
Huh.
You move the body a bit, and you see that there's an extensive purplish red discoloration on the underside of the corpse, and it's began to bloat with the skin on the arms and legs splitting in some places from the
So
bloating.
he's been dead for days, and this guy hasn't noticed.
Well,
he's not good at his job.
you didn't. There was no smell before you opened that door. Everything is sealed up to prevent sound and all that stuff. But the face is bloated and it's got protruding tongue and eyes, and the skin has begun to brown. There's a grayish white material that's visible around the open wound, and when you poke at it, it's kind of crumbly and waxy.
Huh. Okay.
I don't like this Evander fella. I don't know if I trust him. With all this going on, can we check his chest?
Okay, yeah. So you go in to the chest, and the smell is you're barely able to deal with the smell. But you go over to the chest and you open it up. Make a perception.
I get +1, I think. I got
Nice.
20.
Yeah. So
That is 20.
So in the foot chest there's some clothes, and at the bottom there's a like what looks like a child's drawing in charcoal of a family with a guy and a gal and a kid and 2 kids, one of who looks like a girl.
Is there anything of value in there?
Well, emotional value extensively.
Always good.
Or are the clothes fine, or are they like?
Yeah, they're decent. Yeah, they're decent clothes. You could probably sell them for half of their original value.
Could I take them?
Yeah, you can take them. Yeah.
What would I put in my?
You would put in your equipment. You'd put like 4 sets of decent clothes.
And how much would that weigh?
Or it should show you.
I'm not super worried about weight, but we'll say like I don't know, a kilogram each.
What? Your clothes weigh a kilo?
I don't know.
That's insane.
I would
No,
say like
not a
probably
kilogram.
probably
Like
like
a
what like
pound.
each set would probably be like a pound, right?
Sure.
Yeah, like a pound.
All right. It's not. It doesn't like automatically come in when I try putting it in. I don't think.
Well, I don't think decent clothes are a thing.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just have to put in clothes, I guess.
Yeah. And then once it autofills, just type in decent next to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Harmonil, Vera,
Yeah,
what do you want to do here?
I can enter. I mean, I rolled a nat 1 in Constitution. Like,
Well, you
can
threw
I...
up, but you can try and
Okay,
enter.
so I
You'll
go
have
inside.
disadvantage on your checks when you try to do
Yeah.
stuff, though.
Okay.
I mean, I think
Is-
I'd go have a look.
Is
at
that a
the
note
book.
on the table?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there is
Can
a
we
note.
read
There
it?
is a note on the table. So you go over and
I can read it.
make investigation with disadvantage.
Is he gonna fail to read? It's like you're illiterate. Sorry.
I forgot how to read. Okay, have no modifiers on investigation. So...
These things can be very difficult for some people.
Okay,
Natural
11.
20 though, but
In
on
11,
disadvantage. So
yeah,
11.
it's 11.
So you choke back at the urge to vomit, and you look at the envelope and letter, and you see that both of them are blank.
Okay, we're taking that, and we're gonna go through this
The same
blank
thing.
bullshit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it. I'm taking the envelope. I'm putting it with the other one that I got. It's going in my fanny pack, which
Okay.
is the same I keep.
As you go over to take the letter, you trip over a bloody dagger on the floor
What?
that's right next to the body.
Oh, cool. I'm taking it. That
Okay.
too.
Bloody. Put that on your page as murder dagger.
Okay. Can I put it under my items because my
Yes.
weapons thing is full? Okay. So, just write in murder dagger then. Item. Murder
And
dagger.
obviously it's a very heavy item just because you know the implication.
Mm,
No,
murder dagger. What weight's it got? 1?
probably.
Autofilled 1. Is murder
Uh,
dagger an actual item?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's probably just picked up dagger.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, murder dagger gets the thing now.
All right.
Okay.
Anything
Very
else you guys want to do here?
Ask that fucking
Um,
Batina why he has a body in his inn for like 2 weeks.
Wait. What is that paper on like the table? Did we look at that?
That's the letter.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
letter. I
Oh, we
palmed
have
it.
2 blank letters that probably have some sort of magic behind them.
Oh, I'm gonna put those actually in my inventory so I don't forget that I have them. So, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Letter blank.
Just put both of them.
I say I want to go down to this fucking guy and be like, you've had a dead body for who knows.
Yeah, we'll do that myself. Let me do
Well,
that.
he's watching in the hallway, and he looks. Make a insight check, Harmonil and Varys.
Roll 1d20. I get an 18 plus insight. I mean, -1, so 17. So
Varys, you fall off the second story balcony.
Wait, what did I get?
I get a 17.
Oh yeah.
So you with your 17, you see that this guy is just as fucking surprised as you are.
Interesting. So, like, you had some guy murdered in your inn and you didn't notice for like 2 weeks.
I haven't.
That
He
body
hasn't
is
come
big.
out in a couple days, but that's normal for people here. This is a place you go to hide out, or was.
I mean,
Suppose
but
not
he
to
didn't
shut
like,
it down now.
but he didn't even come to it or whatever. What the fuck? Didn't you notice that?
Did you notice it?
I mean,
I don't go in their rooms.
you're in.
We just
Like,
got it, you son
I
of
mean,
a
but
bitch.
like for fuck's sake, like did he come down to get some food or something to drink? Like, I
That's-
don't think that people come here to starve to death.
Listen, it's none of my business what my customers do.
I mean, but you should know if people get murdered in your inn.
Hey, whoa, who's saying murder?
Are you saying it was justified self-defense in that room or
Whoa,
something?
I haven't seen what happened in that room, but I can tell you for sure nobody came in or out of there.
All right, I'm gonna start shouting about outside the building about the dead body.
I mean,
oh, smart.
I mean,
Explain
wait,
yourself
wait.
today.
While he's talking, I take out my blade and I point at him. Okay, speak up.
He
Speak up. Speak
let's
up.
see,
Come on.
roll initiative.
Initiative or intimidation?
Initiative.
Okay, let's fight that guy.
Because he has his billock in his hand, so let's see if
Yeah.
he's fast enough to block you.
+5 on initiative. Fuck.
That ain't good, dude.
I got a 7.
Alright. Hold on.
So, you got your leg ripped out from under you with a bill hook?
No.
Did the bill hook catch in the underside of his scrotum and rip it open?
So he sidesteps the sword, and then he swings at you with his with the bill hook, and he it misses and it sinks into the wall above the candles.
So can I hit him like with the blade for subdual damage? I don't want to.
Yeah,
kill
you
the guy right
you
now.
can do non-lethal damage. Yes.
Do I roll disadvantage or how do I roll that?
No, it's just normal.
Okay, plus. I mean, it should probably hit because I don't think he's wearing armor. So
He's wearing clothes and an apron, and that
What
does
is-
hit. Yes.
So subdual is like 1d6 or what do I roll that?
Well, let's look at your page. What does that say? For a longsword, you do 1d8 plus 5 or 1d10 plus 5 if
Yeah.
you're doing it one-handed or
I do
two-handed.
it. Yeah, I do it two-handed. It's a lang, not
So
a
it's
long
1d10 plus 5.
subdual. Okay, he's knocked out probably.
Yeah. Well, so you hit him across the side of the head and he's dazed, but he's still standing. And he's gonna take a swing at you again, and it's
Oof,
gonna
that's a crit.
so that's gonna sink. It sinks right into your collarbone.
Okay, I'm going to do little damage next.
Are you trying to get information out of him? Will you try to kill
You
him?
take 9
I'm going to-
damage.
I'm ready. I'm going to kill him now. I'm going to do now lethal damage. I'm going for lethal. Okay.
You hit again.
Yeah, the same roll. Roll 1. That's lethal damage, not subdual. Guy's going to die now.
And he tries to sidestep in the same way he did last time, but you've predicted it, and you just skewer him right in the chest, and on the center of the chest, and he falls down, and he starts like gurgling and twitching,
Jeez.
and he's got a
Okay.
hand over the thing, and he's trying to like staunch the bleeding.
Wait, did you just like try? Are you trying to kill him?
Yeah, he attacked me properly, so
Yeah, he got
No.
angry.
Yeah, because
Can
you attacked him.
Can I try to break it up?
Well,
Yeah,
he,
I mean,
he
if-
he is on the ground, like
Yeah.
trying to stop a sword stab wound to the chest right now.
Can I try to stop the bleeding?
Yeah, dude, roll a medicine. Check.
You also have like a healing thing, dude.
You do
Oh
have a
yeah,
healing
I have
thing.
cure wounds. I have cure wounds.
So yeah, you can cast cure wounds on him. And
Yeah.
so you cast cure wounds on him. Make sure you note that on your page. Or is that a once a day thing? No, that's not. So yeah, that uses a spell slot, I think. Yeah.
Should-
So mark
Yeah.
that uses a spell slot. So yeah, so you lay your hand on him.
Where do
and-
I mark the spell slots? Oh, okay, yeah, right.
Yeah, you lay your hand on him, and the wound glows for a moment, and then the flesh starts to like mend itself and heal. And in a couple seconds, he's good as new, even though he's still freaking out and covered in blood. He says get your attack dog off of me. What is happening?
Speak up. Speak up, come on. up,
he's
come on.
he's just looking between the two of you.
Man, are you still trying to kill him?
I'm telling him to speak up. I'm not attacking him now. I mean, I put the blade back in its seat, so
Yeah, he's just got his hands, which are covered in blood, just like raised up and like surrender.
come on, speak up.
Vara has no input here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm falling asleep a little bit.
Yeah, we're about to end here, but they assaulted the.
Yeah. Yeah, I say to Miss Window, come on, speak up.
Is he just not going to talk at any point? or-
Well, I don't know what the fuck "speak up" means.
I mean, what do you know about that guy who got killed?
Spills the beans.
I know
That's,
he's been staying here, and that he hasn't come out of his room in 4 days.
So how would someone have managed to murder someone inside your building?
Yeah,
without
that's why I say he's hiding something.
This is the first time it's ever happened.
Okay, I'm going to come out of the room and talk to old Mace and ask him, okay, so he's not come out of his room. Has anyone gone into his room that you know?
No.
No.
Doors are locked. Only I have the key, and it's around my neck
Okay.
all the time.
So here's the situation.
Yeah, it's magically
open-
charmed so that I would know if it came off of me.
We just found a dead body in your inn, and we know where the city watch is. And if you don't want us to fuck with you, you're gonna open these other 2 rooms right now and show us what's in them.
He just
Otherwise,
sighs and opens the room,
the guy
and-
wants.
and they're just completely empty.
Well, that's just boring.
Yeah.
Well, that's my
Like,
idea.
wait. Are the rooms well made or are they like out of order? Like,
Oh,
how do they look
they're
like?
immaculately well maintained. Yeah.
Okay, because like if they perhaps have been like sought out, the murderer may have set these rooms before, but okay.
Hmm.
Hmm. Like he must be the worst innkeep ever.
I mean, there's 3 very well maintained rooms and then 1 that had a murder in it. That's a very good ratio. That's a phenomenally good ratio. That's 75%.
75%. Yeah.
75% is well made up. 25% has a corpse.
Well, you know, if you go to a Motel 8, it's gonna be about 50-50.
Yeah. I mean, but like you're supposed to have like a respected inn, and you have people getting killed in your inn. Like, what the fuck?
Well, in my defense, this is the first murder.
Can I roll for insight in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
Okay. So what do we do with Mace Windu?
We let him go about his day, dude.
Yeah.
We might need his bitch ass later.
Yeah. That's sorry as we can take it out later.
All right. Well, we'll end it there then.
Yep. Seems like a good time.
Yep. Let's save.
Back to
Very
me.
nice. All right, that was fun. Well done, everybody.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, how are Nav's artworks coming along with Vara and Hermindil?
Oh, she's been busy, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Usually,
Yes.
she rushed that first one out. Like, it usually takes her like
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah.
And that was like 3 days. That was incredible.
Yeah.
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 But all right, I'm gonna go get something to eat, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
I go sleep anyways because it's
Alright.
like late here.
Jeez. It's like
Yeah.
1 a.m. there, right?
Yeah.
It's late for
Yeah,
Kilo
like-
too. He's falling asleep. The poor lad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright,
we are both
fellas.
we are both in
Wake up
Germany,
like
right?
5 hours.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
yeah.
yep.
I have to wake up in like 5 hours.
All right, see you
Later,
guys.